Hurry, Crystal, we're running out of music! It's polka time! Wham! You're on. Well, bam! Hold on. More cats! Oh, wait. That was cat rump. Shonk. Oh, I don't.
Oh, the cuter ones are in there.
Oh, the wrong cats.
Can you reach in there?
No.
Oh, the babies are nursing, and it's kind of cute, even though there's nothing for them to nurse. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Getting Baked with Crystal. Happy Friday.
Yahoo!
Yay, how's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah.
I'm doing really good. I got new pants. Can we look at my new blue pants?
They're so blue.
Aren't they a great color?
Let's see.
Appreciate my blue pants. Let's see what.
I don't know. It's not lovely lady lumps. What that was that butt?
You can't see my butt.
I'm just trying to figure out what the slang was for wiggle butt.
You'll have to look. It's not that kind of show. This isn't Twitch. No.
All right.
But how cool is this color? I've been really into colored pants like the last few years, and
They're gone now.
I finally found a nice, good turquoise color. They're
Okay,
not gone. They're still here, Dan. I didn't take them off.
Hold on, but do you got the shoes on to match?
I got my baking slippers on. Yeah, we're making some pistachio drop cookies tonight. Oh, this isn't a hot tub baking stream. Super chats for hot tub?
We saw a kid hot tub in it might have been the Amazon Wish book, which if you ever get a kid toy, you get that Amazon Wish book, which is rad. And there was like a child's hot tub. I'm like, all right.
No.
Start me on.
No.
I'm ready.
I think hot tubs are oversized and unapproved for where we live. So no hot tub streams here. Our house will probably sink into the ground.
The cats are feral now. They're in the house. They're just running wild. No locked doors.
They're not feral. Feral means like wild and you can't touch them.
I
don't think it means what you think it means.
They're in the cat house and on the loose. I may have lost one today.
You didn't lose it. You just panicked. He called me in a panic because he couldn't find the cat.
Can I come to this side?
I guess. Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Yeah, I lost the cat. Well, the one cat was Scrappy, and then the other cat dozed off, fell off to the ground, thunk, and then skedoodled off.
Ran into Blake's room to hide.
Yeah, I wanted to go hide in.
He sleeps a lot.
Blake's room. I did get a lot of video today. Yeah. A lot of video of just cute cat stuff.
They're currently still in there. Mom's laying on the rug in our bedroom, and they're trying to suckle.
Yeah, it's kind of just dark in there. Sorry.
Who runs the kitten live stream?
Nobody.
We just put the camera on. The cats run it.
Yeah, I mean, it's off. Like, it's gone now because like they just run the house. So I don't know how to kitten live stream anymore because they're not like
they're not locked in the bathroom.
Yeah, they're just running around here.
We left the bathroom door open last night, and everything went well. Because apparently the night before they woke Terry up at 4 a.m. Mom woke Terry up at 4 a.m. You're saving that for later?
Thanks. Oh, I hope it's pizza. Is it pizza? Tell me it's pizza.
No, it's like white. Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Maybe it might be toothpaste.
Oh, I missed.
Mom woke Terry up at 4 a.m.
Right.
Because she wanted to check on her babies. So Terry had to get up and let him in the bathroom. So I'm like, let's just leave it open. I must say, hot tubs are gross. You're sitting in yours and someone else's pickle juice. I don't know.
Jess says they're amazing to kill the feet. I heard it was the devil's sauna or something like that, Jess. I heard it was something bad.
They're gross.
Cats have the run of the house. They're doing well. They're not really messing with their stitches. They're unfazed. Nobody seems hurt or anything like that. You can't even tell that they were fixed. But I do have a story.
Okay. Laura Rose is here. It's her first live with us.
Oh, yay. Hello, welcome. Happy Friday night. Unless you're somewhere where it's already Saturday. Then happy Saturday and your weekend's almost over.
So sad.
So check this out. Who is here? Laura?
Laura, this is the part where we don't actually bake things. We just hang out and
discuss
chat.
Whether it's Laura or Lara. Or it's Laurel or...
It has a U, so I think it's Laura.
But there's no Oompalas or Blumpkins or whatever they put on the top of the letters to make it like a thing.
No,
so it could be.
It just,
all right.
it's a regular
so I'm sitting here editing, And then Mama hops around and is happy and I'm petting, and Mama hops on the table and, oh, what is that thing in there? I'm like, that's the turtle. And I got up because she was walking over there a little bit, and she jumped like back a whole mile.
Not okay with the turtle?
Not okay with the turtle, and thought the turtle went underground or whatever, and for the next couple hours sat there and tried to pick apart what was going on until finally she came, like, snapped out of it. But for a while there, she was not okay.
For anybody, Laura, and anybody else who may have missed it, we found a cat and 2 kittens in our driveway on Tuesday, and we're kind of fostering for the time being till we can figure out what's going to happen. We got them all fixed yesterday. Everybody's happy and healthy and running around. I'm sure they'll make an appearance at some point, but like I said, right now they're trying to get milk from a well that has dried. But, you know, it makes them feel better. Brittany with the super chat, thank you so much. Dan, what are we doing tonight for super chats?
I'm just doing circles here.
Oh, I put your marker away. I came home. Look, guys. We've been on kitten duty all week.
This house is a bomb.
Dan's working his butt off, like, for work stuff. The house is a disaster. And not, like, dirty, just, like, nothing's where it goes. So I came home and all around the kitchen and tried to put things away.
Yes. Sorry about that. It's okay. It's like...
Do the cats have names yet? According to the vet, they are Cat 1, Cat 2, and Cat 3.
Which posed problems. Why didn't I, when I called... I got so shy or embarrassed or weird to be on the phone on the live stream. Why didn't I just start rattling off the names from the chat? There's plenty of names there, but no, they don't.
No, we'll
honestly,
get there.
We have not had a breath to discuss
No,
anything.
it's been a go kind of week. My mom is probably going to take the kittens, and she told me today, by the way, all week she's been like, so I need to get a cat house for them. I have a this. I need to get a that. I'm going to feed them in the bathroom so the other cats don't eat their food. Like, she's over there planning this stuff out. She must have seen that we were live streaming last night, and she texted me, can you send me a link for the kittens? Like, she's all about this life.
She is, huh?
Yeah, she's getting excited. But she told me today, I need you to come up with names for them because I'm no good at that. Nala, we named. At the time when she got her other 2 cats, she had a boyfriend with 2 kids that were living with her, and they named the 2 cats Ashes. The gray cat's named Ashes. And Eos, which I think is a brand of chapstick. So yeah, we can definitely do better than that.
Is it really?
Yes. Jess with the super chat.
Jess.
Thank you so much for Dan making...
Jess.
Oh, it went off the screen and I don't have a mouse.
Oh, I'll get your mouse. Oh,
thank you, Jess, for super chat. Hannah says, oh, she's totally taking them. Yes, absolutely. She does not want Mom.
Sorry,
which is probably for the better because she's got Nala is 19 and very set in her ways and hates everybody and everything and would probably beat the crap out of her. So probably best she only takes the kittens, but we're gonna keep the kittens for a while until they don't have, you know, such an attachment to Mom. Did you get me a mouse? Because that's where you went to go.
Oh, that's what I went to do. Sorry, I broke the super chats on the screen. Sorry.
Thanks, Dan.
Sorry.
Where are we? All right, back to Jess's super chat. Thank you so much for Dan making all the things happen. I think he might get Employee of the Month for October.
That's great because last month's Employee of the Month with a jerk didn't deserve it at all, so I'm coming for it.
So the bar is low.
I'm coming for it.
Is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Where are we? Heal the Husky with a member super chat. Thank you so much. You need to keep the cats. House full house of cats. Meow. 9 is entirely too many.
Thank you, Jess.
Really.
And don't forget to enter Jess's pet photo contest. Yes, and she'll put the link in the chat.
So super chats tonight will get you a can of food in your honor.
We're running cans of food here. Hila the Husky, thank you so much, Hila the Husky, for your member thingy deal.
And you got Brittany too?
Yeah.
Nice. Amanda says we have a friend that had a tortoise that had dug a tunnel so far under the backyard they did not know where it actually went. It would hibernate in the tunnel during the winter. That's crazy. My uncle lives down in, I want to say it's like Hawthorne or Torrance or somewhere like that area. And yeah, it's in your mouth.
Thank you.
Lovely. They have had a backyard tortoise that showed up forever ago and has been their pet for like 20 plus years, forever and ever and ever. Jess posted the link. If you guys have not heard already, I'm sure most of you have, but there is a Halloween pet costume contest. Submit a photo of your pet in a costume and you could win. What's the prize, Dan?
Oh, it's about me first. I made all the graphics and things in there, so you have to go and enter and like make it worth it.
Congratulations.
Then make it worth it. Also, if you don't have a pet and like don't have the costumes or whatever, just go vote. There's a vote button on the top.
Yes, you can vote for everybody else.
You will win autographed copies of the Eleanor and the Snow Dogs the Snow Dog's a coloring book.
Oh, nice.
Which, well, when we go to Novi, we'll like make them because the paws and
you say Eleanor and the Snow Dogs. Is there a second?
Yeah, there's one that only Eleanor, and then there's
Gotcha.
one with the other one that we have.
So you get one of each.
You get one of each autograph.
Nice.
There's
That's
two
a
winners.
damn good prize.
I don't know if Jess knows this. There's two winners. One that we're picking, the judges are picking,
Right.
and the other by the votes.
Because you just had to have your say.
Well, just in case the votes get bombed. I don't know. The app is new. It says one per IP address. You can't really vote a bunch, but that's still like, prevent vote second, and it's fun. Why not?
Right.
So yes, Eleanor's paw print. Oh, showed up. Nice. Okay. Oh, Dan, everybody.
Wait, Dan.
Oh, yes.
We need a can for BRM Bug.
What's up, dude? Yes. Oh, we have.
He says
you already have one, so you will get another. Wait. I'm not giving you two flavors, bro. I got you. Wait, that one says Brittany and Melissa. Those are the other ones for Brittany and Melissa. Okay, hold on.
He says, words are hard, have some money. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who has donated this past week. I promise you every penny of that is going to the very pricey vet bill to get them all fixed.
We've opened like 6 cans of foods today, so we're not complaining. We love this. This is the best thing to spend money on. Wow. We appreciate it, and it's great when you everybody else gets to
We feed the cats 3 cans
involved.
or 3 times a day. They get canned food. With 9 cats, it's 2 cans at a time. So instead of going through 3 cans a day, we're going through 6 cans a day. A lot of food, you guys.
That is.
So yes, every penny will go to cans of food
and, it's fun.
Vet bill.
Might as well write your name on something.
When do we start going nuts and making pistachio drops?
Let's do it.
We're getting
Let's
there.
do it.
Look, let me be real. I didn't take my butter out early enough.
Oh, so we got a can out for it.
So yeah, we're chilling. But here's the thing: we do need to hurry up because I did that thing where I didn't actually read the whole recipe like I should have, and it has to go in the fridge for half an hour. So
that's alright. We got cats.
There's that. But we do have frosting for these
cats
to make, and we have cats.
And we have cats. We have cats.
Chris with a super chat.
What's up, Chris?
Chris gets a can of food. Thank you so much. Happy freaking Friday, amazing people. What is up, Chris? Thank you so much for joining us. Chris, are you late? Did you see my new blue pants? How great are my blue pants? Aren't they great? They're like teal. It's amazing.
They're like so blue.
So blue. I love them. I totally love them. I got some burgundy-ish purple ones too. Kind of love them. Chris says, hey Crystal, I have a friend that told me a super cool butter softening trick. It involved an upside down cup. Yeah, I haven't actually done that yet, so maybe we should try that. Absolutely. Morgan with the super chat, thank you so much, says, I want pistachio drops. Make some pistachio drops, friend. They're just like snowball cookies, super easy. I was taking out the ingredients and I'm like, that's it. Flour, powdered sugar, almond and vanilla extract, guys, and pistachios and butter.
Morgan, you messed up. What you need to do is you need to go to our Facebook page and you need to go to our community calendar and you need to invite us over strategically on the weekends of the stuff that Crystal's baking.
Yes.
Then you get the stuff. Hey, you should come over on this weekend. Oh, it just so happens I'm making pistachio smashy bar deal cut in halves on the thumbnail. I don't know what they're called.
Is that what they're called?
I don't know.
Something like that. Brittany says, I had fun super chatting the first kitten live stream. Thank you again so much, Brittany.
Yeah,
Brittany
thank you, Brittany.
super sponsored us. So appreciative of you. Thank you so much. You are an awesome, what did we decide? Executive, producer, intern, and we definitely appreciate you. It really helps. Thank you.
You might get a Christmas card.
You're definitely getting a Christmas card. Amanda with the super chat. We're going to need more cans. Help to feed the cats. Hopefully Dan and Crystal will get some pennies left over. Thank you so much.
Thank you. No way. We want all the pennies to go to the cats.
Chris is liking my blue britches.
Yeah, my blue
does this qualify you as the neighborhood cat lady? Oh, that had been established.
Who said that? Okay, hold
Marco.
on. There was a family of raccoons. We didn't even talk about this
my
outside
God.
our house 2 nights ago. There was
There's
a
mom and 2 babies.
and they were out there, and I was battling with them a little bit, messing with them, and my water sprints around get away. But they were running around it's a freaking zoo here. It's like Dr. Dolittle, except for way funnier. Way funnier. Oh my gosh.
Is it though?
Oh yeah. Way funny. Eddie Murphy's the worst.
There was a lot of thumping out there. I'm not really sure what happened, but Dan came in pretty much soaking wet. So I'm not sure who won that battle. It might have been the hose.
They left, and I swear the mom looked and just boom, double middle fingers right to me.
And then they came back.
They're so
twice.
smart. It was great. It was the closest thing to National Geographic ever. They're so smart too.
Oh, you know what creeps me out though?
Smart.
Look, I think they're adorable when they grab the handfuls of cat food and they run off with their cat food. You know what creeps me out? when they do this and they're like digging, but they're not looking at what they're digging and they're looking around. Oh, so creepy.
I locked the gate and he stood up and he like click, click, clack, clack, and he opens the door and let the other two in, and then he shut the gate.
The big fat mom squeezed through the gate, and we had the window on the back door open, and I heard her go.
They're
as
so
she pushed
big.
Through it.
They were so big, and I loved them all.
So big.
I loved them all. Okay.
All right, we got more super chats.
Okay.
Another one from BRM Bug. You already got a can, friend, but thank you so much.
You got 2 cans. This is can 3.
2 cans, like the bird? Are we having Fruit Loops? Also suggesting Mina for the girl, Claude Rains for the boy. Interesting. I will note that.
I was thinking of Dan and Danielle.
No. Brittany with another super chat. Thank you so much, Brittany. Pets for all the kitties and Mary Jane. They've been getting so much pets. That's part of the reason I want to keep the kittens here. Dan's home all day. Blake's here. When Blake comes back, he's going to be all about these kittens. He's got kittens at his mom's house and absolutely loves them. Very disappointed that we got kittens while he's not here. Again. But there's somebody here throughout the day to kind of acclimate them to humans. My mom goes to work from she probably leaves at like 7 and gets home at like 5:36ish. So they're by themselves all day long. We need to get them acclimated to humans and pets and all that
stuff. And they get a little older. Still, they were looking for mom. Mom was still looking for them a little bit today. And they were all kind of like grouping around a little bit. The one little girl, though, comes running in the kitchen and just slides in the kitchen during food time. Fearless during food time. So then I give everybody the food, and she's starting to punk everybody. So I gotta pick her up with the food, and then she's snarfling while I'm trying to like take her into the bathroom. Yeah, she is definitely fearless.
I'm starting to be able to tell them apart a little bit. The girl is darker. The boy is a little more faded in color. Right. The girl has a little chubbier face. The boy's a little trimmer in the face. But the girl is fearless. If you see a cat just walking around all like, here I come, that's the little girl. If it's a little more like, what's happening? That's the boy. That's the best way to tell.
Yes.
Brittany says, I could go for a Crystal Christmas snacks. Brittany, you are officially on the Christmas cookie list. Don't let me forget. But you are officially on the list. You have earned it, friend. You have absolutely earned it. Amanda says, blue pants look good, Crystal. I did not get my vote in. Thank you. Do you like my blue pants?
Can I wear the blue pants on next week's episode?
No. I don't think they'll fit you, Dan. I've chunked up, but not quite as big as you. No. Not that you're big, but you're a dude.
Right.
My mom did tell me I got a few new pairs of pants. One of them are some kind of like baggy jeans that are so comfortable. Mom's like, they kind of look like boy jeans, and I'm like, they kind of feel like boy jeans. I'm so envious of how male jeans fit that like they only have to fit at the waist and everything else doesn't matter. But like girls, when we wear those kind of pants, we look sloppy. Why? Why is that the case?
I am not weighing in on this one at all. I'm just here for the pistachio muffs.
They're cookies, not muffs.
Oh, they're not muffs?
No, they are not muffs. AJ says hi. Hello, Mr. AJ. Hope you're doing well today.
Mr. AJ.
Happy
also,
almost birthday.
I might be on raccoon alert like all the time.
Marco says, "Oh, do I have a story for you about raccoons versus Marie?"
Oh my gosh, I'm
ready for it.
Okay. Is your butter soft yet?
Dan, we got
Am
this.
I rushing?
You are. You know, I do things at my own pace. This is my show. You've got your own shows. You can pace your own shows. Can we get another can for Doris?
Do I have my own show tomorrow?
Actually, tomorrow's paint night, so you don't have your own show. Suck it up, Buttercup. Doris says, feed the kitties, Luke and Leia. But I've never seen a Star Wars. Did you have to go get more cans? Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Doris. Kevin says, good evening from Snow Country for myself and Youper Girls. Yeah, y'all are getting snow back there. It's still, let's see, here right now it is 77 degrees.
Thank you, Doris.
We're still like in the 80s.
I'm worried because I have to go to Michigan. I have to go to Michigan next month, and it's fine, but I'm done with weather delays. Right. And I'm done with like, are we gonna slide off the road? Which we don't, but like, are we gonna slide off the road this time? Or is the plane gonna slide off? When the plane turned the corner, we just slid until it got grip.
Not okay
and
with
then
that.
He's like, punch it, Chewie. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't. Yeah, you.
I know what a Chewie is. Apparently, he drove something.
It would be like you saw. Let me put it in words you would know. Punch it, barf.
There we go.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Morgan says, I thought the cast names were Alexander Hamilton and Family. Was Terry's choice overruled? Because my mom was taking the kittens. Yes, because my mom said maximum 2 syllables.
They could be any names while they're in this house until they leave over there. But I forgot what you had said the other names were.
I think it was Elizabeth and Rachel, were the mom and sister, weren't they?
Okay.
But yeah, my mom vetoed 3 syllables or more. Amanda suggesting Amanda for the girl and Chris for the boy. Sorry, Amanda's 3 syllables.
Dang. You picked 2 of the 3, Amanda.
Where the heck are we? I don't know. It just keeps jumping. I'm trying to make sure I got all the super chats from you guys.
Our friend Amanda is named Nanda, or we call her Nanda.
My friend Amanda, or my friend Nanda, her name is Amanda, but I think like one of the cousins couldn't say Amanda, and so she just became Nanda. Like forever. Like I knew her as Nanda. That's Nanda. It's weird to me when people call her Amanda. Jess, member for 30 months. Oh my gosh, I think you're the longest member
Thank you, Jess.
ever. Thank you for being a member. She votes Jack and Sally because it's October. I do love the name Sally.
I say yes because you write my paychecks. So Jack and Sally.
We talked about it the other night. I do like the name Sally.
It's October too. Let's do it.
And Sally?
We'll go Jack and Sally.
Even though I've never seen Nightmare Before
We
Christmas.
can all just have our own set of names.
Just call them whatever.
We call whatever. Here's the more important thing: the mom.
Because you think you're keeping her.
Sky Jimmer wants to know if your shirt glows in the dark. Hold on a second.
Unfortunately, it does not. Do you know that somebody at work asked me today, what are we doing?
I'm checking.
This is weird.
Honestly, actually, it was.
It does not glow.
It was green in there. Like, hold on, for reals. I can't. We have to turn off the light. It could be a tiny bit green. No, huh?
It was not advertised as glow in the dark, so I'm gonna go with no. One of the guys at work asked me today, "What's your shirt mean? Does it mean no cupcakes or cupcake bones?"
What are the cupcake bones? Is that the outside peel that you peel off?
I don't know.
Is that cupcake bones?
Cupcake bones. Amanda's reminding you this is a PG show. He was just trying to see if it glowed in the dark. Sam suggesting that we name the Mama Muffs.
I keep calling her Mama.
My grandma's name was Muffy. We could go with it as an homage to my grandmother.
I don't like that.
No.
No, not the big. Well, probably who said it, Sam?
Chris mentioning that is only dance content. Please don't do that again. Why doesn't she name them Junior and Junior? Crystal Junior and Jason Junior. Oh my gosh. Gaming Ham says I can 3D print some glow in the dark ornaments. Ooh, fun. Tommy and Gina. That's so 80s. So 80s. Vespa to honor Spaceballs. Okay. We're gonna go down the cat naming rabbit hole forever.
Yeah, we've done this before.
We have.
We've done this.
And then we settled on the name I liked after all.
Right.
I'm squishing my butter to see how squishy it is.
How'd it feel?
Not very squishy.
No?
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you guys so much. You guys have been so awesome and so supportive, watching and commenting and loving our little kitties and everything. And we're not keeping them. It's not happening. Joe told me today when I told him that I found cats, he said, "Oh, you need to take them to the pound, Crystal." He was just done. He knows I have too many cats. Okay, you put a bunch of stuff in front of the microwave, and I'm going to try the microwave trick, so...
For the butter?
Yeah.
Oh, you sure? You can just wait it out.
How long am I going to wait when my
I'm not sure.
cookie dough has to go in the
I
microwave?
only work here.
Or in the refrigerator?
I don't know.
Oh, hey, Dan.
Yeah?
Is this yours?
Oh, yeah. Nice. Thanks.
And now the microwave smells like pizza. Thanks, Dan.
There's nothing better than pizza.
Put the butter under a glass. I am. I'm microwaving the water now to get the cup all hot. Put the butter under Mooch to soften the butter. Ew. He'd just eat it. I was baking something the other day and he came over and was just licking the butter package. Like, it was sealed up, but he was just licking it. Ew, no, I don't want your left in the microwave all day pizza.
Be polite.
No, you don't take them to the shelter. You find good homes for them, and if they don't, you keep them. I mean, you've been here long enough, you know. You know. What you doing? Watching cats? You can pound the butter to soften it. I'm gonna pound it in the mixer in a minute. He does not want your microwave pizza either.
I saw it in the super chat to write names on cans.
You do a what?
I saw it in the super chat to write names on
Did you?
cans. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I almost missed it. Sorry about that. Is Dan watching hockey? Oh, yeah. Can you turn the TV down?
Oh my gosh, the TV is totally on, huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm listening to F1.
It's F1, not hockey, but thanks for bringing our attention to that.
I am so sorry. I didn't even register that the television was on. I don't think I've done that before.
Lady JD13, thank you so much for the super chat. Dan, can you get her a can?
Of course.
Again, super chats are all getting you sponsorship for cat food. So thank you all so much for that. Hi, I'm somewhat new to your channel, but your shows are often the highlight of my day. Oh, thanks. I vote Xena for the girl since she's feisty and Luke for the boy. I like those names. I'm not opposed to them. Whatever we choose is, my mom has veto power. If she's taking them, she has veto power.
Oh, yeah, this is just in the house. This is for us to have fun with.
Okay. This is definitely warm. Oh, yeah, that's very warm.
Lady JD13?
All right, Chris, let's try your trick that your friend told you about.
Thank you so much. I will put your can on the stack of cans.
You can pound Dan to soften him too. Don't worry, I do. Brittany says Dan's already pretty soft. I mean, are we talking physically or emotionally? Because, yes. Hey Dan, you better grab another can.
Yeah. Hey, mama.
PJ with the super chat, voting Jack out because he's mad at someone named Jack right now. But I think Sally works. PJ,
I love you, PJ.
I can't imagine you mad at anybody. Like, what did he do to you that you're mad?
I imagine he has a hissy fit.
Like a tantrum? I'm so mad at Jack.
PJ's, you guys. Come here, Mama.
Doing?
Blowing all the dirt on the ground everywhere.
The babies are coming.
Come here.
Come here.
You have better luck with them. You want to?
I'm softening my butter.
No, you're not. The butter's under this cup.
Good guess, Dan. Oh yeah, that definitely worked, but it's like squishy melty. Because it was already sort of soft. That's gonna work.
Mama's here to rub up on everything. Ew.
What ew?
Nothing. She just was like being suckled on.
No. Come here, little boy. Yeah, I can definitely tell the difference. I could see the little boy's lighter. Come here. Are you a little out of it because you were sleeping with Mama? All right, I've had enough. Oh, let's get the story. We were becoming friends, and then I saw him with a group of other kids picking on someone with a disability. I thought you were just going to say he was hanging out with other people and you were jealous. I saw him with a group of other kids picking on someone with a disability for their disability. That's terrible.
Screw you, Jack!
That's awful.
Jack!
That's it. Jack's out.
Jack's out.
Tried to talk to him, but he just wanted to be a cool kid. He said hi to me the other day, and I told him to... No, you did not say the F word, PJ. You didn't. I can't even imagine that being a thing.
Kiss your mother with that mouth.
Yeah, well, F him. F Jack.
Well, I think I was supposed to write another can. You told me to get another can going, and I didn't.
For PJ.
PJ! Oh, the kittens.
Or make today count if you want to.
The kittens are bathing. So cute.
All right. Shall we make some cookies? Oh, I gotta do pistachio things before I do this thing. So I gotta get my food processor out. I was like not ready for today's show at all.
Thank you, PJ. I got your name on a can. I don't know where the little ones ran off to. Oh, they're in the box that the cats that the kids play in. But we were doing a baking show, so we'll get back to the kittens when we let the dough go in the fridge for a while.
Yes.
And then we'll play with the kittens. I don't know. I think they might all need a can or something. We can split them up into rooms, and we can probably feed the little ones out here or something for tonight.
How old does the vet think they are? Okay, so they put on the mom's paperwork 1 year. Just like nice round number, 12 months. I still think she's a little bit younger than that. After my experience the last couple years watching all the cats at work get pregnant and like how quickly they get pregnant and their sizing.
I feel like Mama's from this year.
Probably, I would say
Or
like maybe 8
of,
months or so.
Yeah, the last year or
maybe,
so.
Maybe she was born in like spring.
But the babies, what do they put them at?
The babies, they said 10 weeks.
And they do it by measuring the gaps between.
Yeah, they check their teeth for.
Yeah,
the
they
age.
showed me the little measuring thing.
Yes.
But they're fixed.
How about you name the little boy Jake? You know how I feel about Jake.
Is it just Jake the little one too? Or the boy the little one? So we got him fixed.
No, the boy's the big one.
We got him fixed. We got him the shots. We got him the panels and stuff to make sure they are like healthy and They don't have any cat fungus or worms or anything like that. Like, they got all the things, and they got the shots, and so they're all like good to go. And then they came, if you saw the live stream, they came back home and proceeded to be rambunctious and play for hours.
All night.
All night. There's nothing we can do about it.
How good are pistachios? So good. So, Morgan's suggesting the mom should be Candy because she's sweet and the kittens are Rolo and Tootsie. Name one Nermal.
Oh, poor Nermal. Nermal doesn't get enough love.
So the recipe says you can use salted or unsalted pistachios. I have 2 bags of pistachios. I believe they're both salted, but these ones are already shelled, so we're using these. They are salted. Not for you.
I like that sound.
Yeah, so do they. So it says 1 cup of pistachios that we're going to grind to give us 3/4 of a cup. Hopefully that math adds up. It says very finely chopped. Dan, I'm going to need you on the mic because this gets really loud, so we're going to turn down the microphone so we don't blow out everybody's eardrums.
Tell me when.
Now.
Okay, if you're gonna do it again, let me know. Beforehand.
No, I think we're good.
Okay. Alright.
It's just very fine, but I still kind of want a little bit of crunch and nuts. So I did leave some kind of whole-ish, not whole, but like bigger chunks. Christine says, I did not know you could buy pistachios without the shell. Yeah, they sell them just like, I mean, I get them at Walgreens.
But that's expensive. What, that's like an $8 bag?
Pistachios are expensive, period.
Yeah, right.
I only buy them when they're on sale. That's why I currently have 2 bags, because I found them on sale before I finished the other bag. But yeah, just right next to the other ones. Our Walgreens has like 2 full shelves at the top. The like top 2 shelves, like a whole maybe like 6-foot wide rack of them. And there's all kinds of roasted, unroasted, salted, unsalted, shelled, unshelled. I think they have like flavored ones. Dr. Detroit Stream Stuff says you can also go Ross and Rachel. Except I'd have to like friends to do that. Or Sheldon and Amy.
Aww.
Alright, we're done with the food processor.
Christine says all nuts are expensive. That is absolutely true.
Yep, remember that one time, Dan?
No.
I told Dan he was never going to live this down. We were at Stater Brothers, and on the clearance rack, they had containers of nuts for 10 cents each. And I'm like, dude, we should get them all. And he's like, no, we don't need that many nuts. And we got like 5 of them.
I didn't.
And he really liked them. He was like, we should get more nuts. And I'm like, dude, nuts are really expensive, which is why I told you we should get all the 10-cent containers of nuts. And you didn't want them.
There were so many nuts. Like,
so many nuts.
And then, like, you saw
and
them
all
on the
different
shelf
kinds
again,
of, like, mixed nuts and almonds and
we
and
got some,
tons.
but that was a blooper.
Mm-hmm. And that was the day Dan learned Crystal's always right.
No, that was the day I learned that nuts are expensive. And good thing I own some. I mean, in my cupboard. Not my pants cupboard, but cupboard. Jeez, you people.
You people, huh?
Brittany says, isn't LA full of nuts?
Different kind. Alright, so 1 cup of nuts gave us 1 cup of chopped nuts. Just if you guys want to make this recipe, false. 1 cup does not equal 3/4. 1 cup equals 3/4 plus 1/4. That's how the math works. So don't trust this lady. Alright. So our next step is going to be to beat the butter for 1 minute on medium speed until smooth and creamy. And that's going to be 2 sticks of butter, 1 whole cup.
Little Scrapper punked Rizzo out the room.
Oh, she's pretty scrappy. Mm-hmm. Mama's rushing to her defense, though. I did see some people with the oven emoji. We're gonna wait because once we make this, we have to throw it in the refrigerator for half an hour.
Hey, nice pants.
Thanks, they're so blue. Dr. Detroit, thank you so much for reminding everybody. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up. It helps. And he says, or else Mooch will leave his glitter in your coffee tomorrow. No joke. with 9 cats in the house. The cat hair is real.
Why were we late?
One of the reasons we were late, there were several. I went to grab my mixer and move it over here, and there was a tuft of hair inside my mixer, so I had to wash it real quick.
There totally was. There totally was.
Oh my gosh, Kevin! Thank you so much with the super chat. You are so awesome. For the kittens, thank you. That will earn you a can of food with your name on it. Thank you.
Just one. Thank you so much.
We're running out of cans. That one already has a name on it.
Right. Oh, it does.
You weren't writing them on the front in the beginning.
I was just gonna turn it to the back. Oh my gosh, Kevin, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you. We got them fixed. We got them fed. We got them live streamed. And with that, honestly, that probably puts us to about, because of you guys, we're about splitting it 50-50 right now. So thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys have supported about 50% of the vet
so
bill.
That really
Never mind the food, but like 50% of the vet bill is
really
taken
helps.
care of.
Yeah, so thank you so much for that. We really appreciate it. We're gonna do it no matter the cost. It's like lives, but just to let you know where you're at, like the cats are half yours, kind of.
Pretty much.
I feel like we're gonna toss it out into the crowd, and they all gotta like grab at it like that one. Like that one pick, or that one...
Like that baby that they crowd surfed up to the rock? Did you see that video?
No!
There was like a crowd and they handed the baby, like from person to person until it got to the rock and then he held the baby. Who crowd surfs their baby? Absolutely ridiculous.
I have not seen that one.
Oh, we'll have to find it, because I don't even understand why that was a thing, or what kind of parenting that is. Morgan said that Kevin set off the cat alarm, because as soon as he super chatted, this one started.
Yeah,
she has not been able to go outside unattended, and she is not happy about it.
She is not
very angry. Okay, so that's Kevin's can of food, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to grab another one, because Christina sent an amazing emoji of a lemon-headed dude high-fiving a lime? I don't know what that is.
I haven't seen that one. That looks like something out of Bobo.
Something. Thank you so much, Christina. I appreciate you. You guys are all so awesome. Brittany says that was my goal. Thank you, Brittany. You sent so much support. Thank you. And like, thank you's not enough. I don't. Christmas cookies. You're getting Christmas cookies. Morgan says I would crowd surf my baby for a break. I mean, I've never had a baby, but I guess I get it. If you have a baby, just pass it on. The Rock's famous. He's not gonna like strangle your baby, right? He's on camera. We'll be fine.
Okay. Who was after Kevin? Thank you so much.
Christina Sidios. Do you know how to spell Sidios without looking?
Oh, she's just getting Christina.
Oh, okay.
The can's not big enough. Thank you so much.
It is. You just don't know how to spell it.
Yay! Cats, you are loved. Man. There you go. Thank you. I will stick it on the cat tower.
Hannah says, Christmas cookies were awesome. I need more in my life. Don't worry. We will probably do another giveaway. If you guys missed it last year when we did our Christmas episode of Dantix, Super Chat's got you an entry into a giveaway for a package of Christmas cookies. Again, if you guys missed it, at Christmas time I bake a crap ton of cookies, and I make little containers with a mix of all different cookies and send them off to family and friends. And last year Hannah was our contest winner and got the container of cookies. Come back here.
Hey, come back here, because you feel like you were full of milk again. That was weird. Come here.
Sam says the can tower is gonna fall soon.
I know.
I assure you she's not full.
We'll see what any bets on what cat it hits.
Jess, let me see if I can get it right. Gone to the Snow Dogs vlog shorts?
Yes, who's almost to 100,000.
99,815.
Remember last time we talked, it was like 99,007?
Because I had seen it at 99.6.
Where are we at now?
815. 99,815. Wow,
so we're growing. So we got
So good job. If you guys don't subscribe already, Gone to the Snow Dogs vlog shorts?
Right there, yeah.
Is that the whole name?
Yeah.
Oh, Snow Dogs shorts with Gone to the Snow Dogs. Damn it, I knew it was a lot of words.
Wow.
Longest channel name ever. But yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed already, head on over there. They've been working on some short videos, and we know short form content is where it's at these days because nobody has an attention span, so go subscribe. I'm sure most of you are subbed on every account, just like PJ is.
Thank you, PJ. They're gonna want some snacks soon. As soon as, how long are we doughing for? Like about 10 more minutes?
Probably not even that long.
Okay, cool. So then soon, as we get this in the fridge, we'll turn the camera sideways and we'll get some more cat attention in here. I'll drag her through here real quick and then we'll cat it up.
So we've Chris just unsubscribed to us or Jess?
To Jess. How long can you unsubscribe for before you can try to gauge it and be that 100,000 subscriber? Because sometimes, like, if you've done it once, then you get put like back in line, like you don't get it again.
You already counted.
Yeah. So Chris is waiting for that. Are you trying to gauge that number?
Jess says she's been doing that 30-day challenge and hasn't missed a day yet. Awesome. And once you do 30 days, keep it going. I say that like Dan doesn't have to edit shorts every day.
Oh no, not too much for the shorts.
Oh,
like
she does?
But no, we're gonna kill her friend Jess. She can only do it for a month.
Fair enough.
And then she has to stop.
I do only do photos and short videos sometimes on my channel.
You should see the shorts that I recorded today. Well, basically, I pointed the camera to the kittens, and they did cute stuff while I worked.
Good, because reels perform way better than photos, and I need some reels.
I like cat power.
KB Art says, you got some adorable cats. I mean, with 9 of them, one of them's got to be adorable, right? Somebody somewhere is adorable. Okay, so we whipped our butter. It says for about a minute until it's completely smooth and creamy. We're smooth and creamy for sure. So we are going to add our powdered sugar, our vanilla, and almond extract. I can't even screw it up this time, you guys. It needs both. I love how Topo has no chin. That's because he's a chubber. Sometimes, depending on how he's laying, like he's laying on the cat tree and it's just one of these and he legit has no neck at all. Alright, 3/4 cup powdered sugar. Let me get my measuring cup. Can you close the curtain in there, Dan?
Yeah.
Thanks. Chonky cat. Yep, he's shaped like a bowling pin. Oh, Chris. Hey, Dan.
Yeah?
Chris tried recording some shorts, but the cheerleader of the football game called security.
Shut up. How come he gets away with that?
Because he's Chris. It's just, par for the course. That's Chris. Hannah says, I'd feel bad if I won the cookies again. Hey, fair's fair. If you super chat, you get an entry. Not now, guys. Not now, but when we do our Christmas episode. 2. Drea says, have you thought about making treats for the cats? That would be fun. People ask us that all the time.
One day in the history of this, or any of this, like RFS thing, one day in the history of it, we will do a pet thing. We will try a pet thing for
I don't want to
pets.
bake tuna.
I don't either, but, like, I wouldn't mind making, like... Oh, see, they want snacks, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, and when you look up cat treats, it's not as varied as dog treats. And it's mostly cooking tuna.
I would make them dinner. Like, I'd make them a nice chicken shredded with some rice and stuff. Like, that would be fun. But we'll look it up. Cats eat more than tuna. That's true. I think at some point in our lifetime of creating, we are going to make something for them.
The recipes that I found online have mostly been, like, tuna-based.
Yeah.
I don't want to cook tuna.
We won't. We can do the non-tuna ones. Okay. So, I got no more cats on this camera here.
Jason just sent me a suggestion for next week's show, which, sorry, Jason, the recipe is already picked for next week, but this might be good for a Christmas episode. I'll have to look into it. Little Debbie Christmas tree cheesecake.
Ooh, interesting.
Very interesting. I'm not opposed to it. I will look into it. Okay, so a teaspoon each of vanilla and almond extract. If you guys have ever made what can be known by many, many names, snowball cookies, Mexican wedding cookies, Russian tea cakes, I think there's like 5 other names for them. There are so many different recipes for them. You can use all different kinds of nuts and things. I only want them if they have almond extract in them. If they don't have almond extract, they don't have the right flavor in my book. So I'm happy that this recipe includes almond extract. Hannah says, OMG, you know I love me some Little Debbie. I know you do, friend. I never found the Little Debbie ice cream. Or the Christmas tree cake ice cream. Alright. Hannah says, I never did either. Yeah, that's a bummer. Everybody was excited for that. Jason says it's like zebra cake plus cheesecake. You can't go wrong. Alright, so we're mixing in... What do we mix in? Powdered sugar, vanilla, and almond extract. And then... To that, we're going to add the flour and the pistachio crumbs. You can also add food coloring. It says optional green food coloring. I don't really feel the need to color my pistachio things green. I don't really feel like that's necessary. Jason had the zebra cake ice cream. It was disappointing. Oh, you know, most of the gimmicky ones are. The Fruity Pebbles one was really good. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch was meh. I was kind of disappointed in that. Oh, what's happening, Chris? Oh, Amanda's gonna punch Chris so hard he may need to have 911 already dialed and ready to push the call button. What are you guys fighting about? Was it the cheerleader comment? I bet it was. Amanda presenting his evidence that he's chatting in the chat right now, so he's obviously fine. Shock food, almost always disappointing. Yeah. You know I love the bootleg snacks though. Anything Fruity Pebbles so far has been amazing. They have not let me down with any Fruity Pebbles flavored Fruit Loop. Oh, the Fruit Loop too. The Fruit Loop donuts from Carl's Jr. Amazing.
Yeah, they have the Fruit Loop extract, yeah.
Yes, yeah, the Fruit Loop extract flavor, whatever they're using for that, amazing. The Fruit Loop and milkshakes have been good.
Anything Fruit Loop and anything, would you say?
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles. So
yeah.
They got that juice down.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so to this we are going to add, oh my gosh, 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. That's a lot of flour, but this is very, very buttery right now, so it'll absorb it. It does mention that the dough may not come together at first, but keep mixing. The cookie dough will be thick. So you definitely want to use a paddle and not the whisk for the stand mixer. Did that thing again where you put the camera right next to my mixer. I might need more flour.
Where is that from? The flour box?
Let me see how much I have. Like, I might have enough. We're cutting it close. We'll see. But yes, I do have that top cupboard in the back it still has some flour in it. All right, so this is 2 1/4 cups. That was 1 cup. Oh, Morgan sent pictures and they're super cute. Drea says, I want to try the Girl Scout cookie milkshake at Jack in the Box. It looks so good. What kind of Girl Scout cookie? Which one? Because if it's Thin Mint, I'm not at all about it. I don't like the peanut butter ones either. Might be willing to try the Samoa, but I don't really like coconut, and I feel like they end up coconut heavy. What kind of Girl Scout? I need more information. Alright, so we got 1 cup mixed in.
The kittens are all laying over there in the bed.
Aww.
I can take the camera that way, but baking can.
2. So that's 2 cups. Morgan says Samoas are tagalongs only. I only like the Samoas.
I agree with Morgan.
I think the tagalongs are a peanut butter one, aren't they?
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yeah, not a fan. I don't really like peanut butter except like in peanut butter and jelly. And peanut butter Snickers cookies. I hate coconut but love caramel delights. What's a caramel delight? I think that's... Is that the same as a Samoa? I don't remember. Adventurefuls caramel brownie. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I would try that. Where'd you say that was? Jack in the Box? I haven't heard about that. Yes, Morgan, it's the rebranding of the Samoas. I don't even know if it's rebranding. Different parts of the country call them different things. So I think out here they're Samoas, but in other parts of the country they're caramel delights.
They also have them at Aldi.
Yeah, Aldi has a knockoff, and from the reviews I've seen, they're amazing. I have not tried them, because I'm pretty sure I still have some in there.
Come here, little scrapper. What are you doing down there?
So if you guys can see in here, it is pretty thick. It's having a hard time mixing in that last little bit of flour, but it says that's normal, so we're going to try to kind of wedge this in and make it happen. I can smell the almond extract. I love that smell and taste. It's very thick. Peanut butter patties are the rebranding of the tagalongs. Okay. Yeah, not a fan. A little bit that's sticking. Oh yeah, I still gotta get the pistachios in here, and this is thick. Alright, let's see if I can just dump those in and get them mixed in while we're mashing this together.
I still think Kevin's super chat on the top of the screen.
Yeah, the higher the super chat, the longer it stays. So thank you again.
Thank you. Topo's back. Topo, the kitten ran underneath the table. Topo chased the kitten. The kitten barely turned halfway around, and Topo ran back to the table.
He is such a sissy.
And now Topo's here to peek again. Come here, Topo. Come here, buddy.
All the pistachios just sank to the bottom. I think I might have to mash this together by hand. Oh, Walmart has a knockoff of the Girl Scout cookies too. Okay, I haven't tried those either. Oh, almond extract or vanilla extract? Chris, it was both, so I can't even screw it up. Adventureful Caramel Brownie, I'm pretty sure was a Girl Scout cookie flavor this year. It was, and I was very disappointed. It was really dry and not caramelly enough. We did get those because I was super excited. It sounded like an amazing flavor, but yes, I forgot that was a new flavor this year. So excited for it and so disappointed. My Aunt Terry got him too and said the same thing. Just dry and disappointing. Alright. I'm just going to mash these by hand because the pistachios all sank to the bottom and they're not really coming up. So I need to get them mixed in. Dollar Tree has a knockoff as well. Yeah, don't be afraid of the knockoffs. They're still just as good. And Girl Scout cookies are getting pricey these days. Although we have a client at work that brings us several boxes for free. So we got all ours for free. We lucked out. Oh, I did buy the caramel ones. I think I bought a box of Samoas.
Wow, what is going on there? That looks fun.
That's my cookie dough.
Is it heavy? Did you say cookie dough or COVID dough?
Choking on my spit. I haven't been doing a good job with that lately.
Is that heavy?
A little bit.
That looks fun.
It's a dense dough for sure.
Can we just call it audible?
What does that mean?
Like, and do something different and then just mash it out into one big cookie?
Is that people yelling outside?
Yes, it's like somebody calling football players.
That's what I thought. It sounded like football. I'm like, wait, Terry's not home yet. What's happening? Keebler has knockoff Samoas and Thin Mints. Oh my gosh. Knockoff cookie show day.
Them elves are decaf.
Alright. So, cover it tightly and chill in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, up to 3 days. So you can make these in advance if you need to. But if you're chilling them for more than 2 hours, you want to let it sit at room temperature for at least 30 minutes before you roll into balls because it'll be too stiff, which is kind of the case anytime you refrigerate cookie dough. I've been refrigerating cookie dough lately when I make them not on the show. And it's almost too hard to do anything with for at least the first half hour. So you can totally refrigerate it. Makes it better, like melds the flavors together better or something. But you have to let it thaw out a little bit. Andrea says, has anyone got the McDonald's Happy Meal? I did and got the Hamburglar. Dan did and he got the little smiley face, whatever the mascot is for the company that they worked with.
I gave it to Blake.
Yeah, Blake was very excited. That was the one he wanted, apparently.
But we didn't get any of the Halloween pails.
No.
Jess did.
Did she?
Yeah, she got the white and the green one, but I don't know if she got the orange one yet. But Jess got the pail. They're a little bit different than our pails from when we were younger, but they still was a better experience, I think. I don't know what toy came in there, but it was still a better experience from my memories.
Was there a toy? I thought the pail was the toy. Jess, was there a toy?
But it's still a better experience than the adult Happy Meal, which had nothing to do with
what kind of ruckus is that?
Or nostalgia or anything. It's Topo.
It's Topo.
Crazy, and Mama's watching.
Yeah, she jumped up when she heard the ruckus.
I was ready to get involved in a...
Ready to defend the babies. Jess says no toy, the pail is the toy. That's what I thought. I thought that was the case when we were kids, too. Okay, so it's 6:59. We're going to put this in the fridge until 7:30. And we have an icing to make. Oh, time-saving tip. Prepare the brown butter icing while cookie dough chills or while the cookies bake. What else is happening here? Jess is hoping to get the orange one tomorrow. She has the green and the white one. Brittany tried to get the adult Happy Meal, but the one she went to didn't have them. Aw, boo. The adult Happy Meal is great because of the box it came with. That's probably the best part about it, because otherwise it was just overpriced food with a kind of cheap toy. Dan was a little disappointed. They could have spent like this much more on the toys. Shannon says, Cat got the white pail. It has a sticker thing, but that's the only extra. Yeah, no additional toy inside of it. Okay, so this is a brown butter icing. If you guys don't know, brown butter is when you brown your butter. Really simple. So we're going to slice the butter into pieces and put it. It suggests putting it in a light colored skillet so you can determine better when the butter begins browning. You want to melt it over medium heat, stirring occasionally. Once the butter melts, it's going to start to foam. You want to stir it occasionally, and after 5 to 6 minutes, it's going to begin to brown, and you'll notice lightly brown specks begin to form and a nutty aroma. At that point, we're going to remove it from the heat and let it cool for 5 minutes, but not too long because the butter will eventually solidify. Hey, he's on raccoon patrol.
Oh my gosh. His tail got so puffy when the raccoons were there, and when they came back later, his tail was the only thing sticking out of the curtains, and it got all fluffy.
Did it puff up again?
And I knew they were back. I'm like, I love you, Topo. And then we watched together.
Amanda says brown butter's not easy to make, it's easy to burn. I've actually never tried it. I know Terry's not here yet, she's still at work, but she has made brown butter cookies that she highly recommends. I've never tried it, so we'll see. If it doesn't work, I'm sure the cookies will be good without it. I'm not afraid. Whatever, we're gonna try. So after we let it sit for 5 minutes, we're gonna whisk in the rest of the icing ingredients, which are powdered sugar, milk or heavy cream, and vanilla extract. Which I won't put away my almond extract now, so I don't mix it up.
Drea says, I was gonna get the pail, but I can't have McDonald's for a while because I have a bad stomach bug. Well, that's what the pail is for.
To barf in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gaming Ham says I tried it and failed 5 times. That's not very encouraging, but thanks. We're gonna try.
Dale says, I was more interested in the adult Happy Meals. Ooh, that sounds like something else. When I thought the toy in there was plushy critters, turns out they're not. No, it's plastic crap that has nothing to do with any of our nostalgia.
They don't stand up very well.
It's hollow.
The feet aren't flat. Yeah, it's a little bit cheap, and it just wants to fall over. It's kind of lame. Not gonna lie, a little bit lame. Okay, we're just doing a stick of butter. Oh, I'm sorry, I only need a half a stick of butter. And I already threw away my wrapper. It's about half. Ah, Katie's here. Hello, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
We're about to apparently burn some butter. Nope, Mooch just realized there's butter. Dan, help. Oh, Katie made cookies and burned the bottom. Boo!
You need a slip pat. Do you have a
Sil pat?
Yeah, do you have one of those? Because burning the bottoms should never happen anymore. It's 2022. Nobody burnt the bottoms of the cookies on the Jetsons. And you don't have to either anymore, Crystal. Could you whip one out?
Yeah. I don't know where to put it. Get yourself a Silpat. It doesn't even have to be Silpat brand. You can get any brand. I have a few knockoff ones. They work just fine. Amazon brand.
There's happened at Aldi.
You can get them at Aldi had them. I've gotten them at Home Goods. You can get anything.
We've noticed, like, if you bake often, they last like a year before, like, you probably
they start to get kind of like sticky.
Weird, like, yeah, they start like breaking down.
Yeah.
But they're great, and there's no more burning stuff.
Okay, slice the butter into pieces and place it in. Oh, it says in a skillet.
What was that? What was that look?
Because I had a pot. Apparently, I need a skillet.
Come on! Don't you know your metal shapes?
I didn't read the words.
Yes.
All right. Butter in a skillet to brown it. Okay, you can lick the knife.
Finnegan is here. Hey, Finnegan.
Hello,
First
Finnegan.
time?
First time you here? I don't remember that name.
If so, we have 800 cats now.
809.
We have 800 cats now.
Do you want to come over here with the camera? Okay, back it up.
Oh, like, you gotta, like, do something.
Linda wants to know when you leave for Michigan. She's hoping to send a parcel this week and wants to make sure you get it before you go.
It's on the 8th, but, like, there won't be any...
Yeah, we're still working on our calendar for next month. We have some stuff we'll talk about at some point. We're gonna be really light on shows before Dan goes. I think maybe 1, possibly 2, but I don't know what we're really doing.
Honestly, if you want to wait and send it like when I leave, by the time I get back, it might be here.
Yeah, he's back on the 16th.
Or you can send it and it'll stay here safely. Like, we can get out of the PO box, but I'm looking at the microphone, not the camera. Sorry. But yeah, the schedule is gonna be weird, so I don't know. But I appreciate it and I'm excited.
Okay.
Your green thumb drive saved my computer's life the other day when my other thumb drive died, and I had to put Windows on the thumb drive. I was reloading my computer, and my computer was completely down. Your thumb drive saved the day, so thank you.
All right, so we're melting the butter over medium heat.
It usually takes a week for you to get it. Okay.
Yeah, then you could send it like... I mean, if you send it now, it'll be here...
Yeah, just send it. If we can get to it, we can. Otherwise, we'll hold on to it in a safe spot. Crystal will probably try to frack into the side of it. Sometimes I notice, like, did like a mouse open up the corner of this package?
I just need to check to make sure there's nothing that's going to perish.
Or leak.
Or leak.
Or leak.
You know, they don't handle anything with care.
Katie says, I'm so excited to see you again! It's gonna be fun.
I'm a little envious. You've met her a few times and I have not.
BRM Bug, not off for a bit, wants to know where we're at.
We are starting on our brown butter icing while our cookie dough cools in the fridge. Again, I've never made a brown butter icing. I've never made a brown butter anything before, but I've heard of it. Apparently it's really hard according to you guys, so we'll see how this goes. So once melted, the butter will begin to foam. Are we foaming yet? We're sort of foaming. I see a little bit of foam. Foamish. Keep stirring occasionally. After 5 to 6 minutes, it will begin to brown, and you'll notice lightly brown specks begin to form and a nutty aroma. Dan's left and I can't see the chat, so sorry.
Here I am. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hi, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It was blurry from here. PJ will be there too. Yahoo! Can you post a link to the pet costume contest? Yes and no. Yes, you will get your link, Doris. I will get you your link. I just have to say, just a juice, and then show up with the link.
What'd you say?
Jessel juice.
There you go. It happened. Good job.
Yay! She is watching. There you go. You know what? You all follow RFS Cats already. I don't need to pin it. Let me pin Jess's photo contest. Replace pin message. There you go. There we go. And if y'all don't have a pet, okay, so here's how the rules work. Like you put your pet in a costume and then you take a photo and you send it. You know, Photoshop it. And then if you don't have a pet in a costume, just go vote. Like that's the fun part. Go vote because we'll pick winners based on votes and based on whatever like Jess and I or whoever else is like whatever Jess feels or whatever. Like we'll figure out a fun one to pick a winner of, and then we'll do it on votes. Mm-hmm. Someone gets Jess a Zagnut bar. Oh my gosh.
What's a Zagnut bar?
I think it's what Beetlejuice is eating in the movie.
Hey, can you get Topo?
Hey, Topo. What's up, buddy? You got some crud on your eyes.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't like it when you try to pick that out.
Where you going? You don't do reverse. All right.
Is it coming out this way?
This tail's coming out that way. That's about it. That's about
Alright,
it.
I can definitely tell the butter is starting to change color. It is starting to brown up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It does smell like it's starting to burn.
Does a sweater count as a costume? Sure. Enter anything you want. You know what I mean? Like enter anything you want with a thing on a pet. Yeah, that's of course. That makes me have an idea that maybe we should do one for Christmas, cute Christmas pets in December too. We got this new like appy thingy dealy where we can make contests and we can make polls and we can do all this stuff for Gone to the Snow Dog. So there's gonna be a lot of contests and stuff coming pretty much every month, mostly because we're paying monthly for this. So you will see contests.
I don't know how well this is showing up on the camera, but the butter has darkened, and I am starting to see the brown specks. I guess it's kind of a nutty aroma.
It smells like it's doing something, but it's not burnt smell.
No, it's not burned.
But it does look from here, it looks brownish.
I thought it was starting to burn, but now that I'm looking at it, it's the little brown flecks that said I should start seeing.
It's Teflon. I can see that it's a different color in there.
Yes, it's definitely, I don't know if that's showing up on camera at all. Or if
a little bit, it is. It's starting to look like beer
flecks.
or ginger ale or something like that. I can see it on the camera a little bit.
It said 5 to 6 minutes. It definitely smells a little nuttier. We're at about like 4 minutes. And I turned the burner down because this one does run a little bit hot.
Oh, I love your plate covers, but they don't love being plugged in.
They're impractical.
Yeah.
Sorry. No pain, no cute, Dan.
This looks good, Crystal. It's browning like it's supposed to, and it doesn't look like it's burnt.
I don't think so.
It doesn't.
I'm wondering at what point I stop, because I do see the flecks in here. The whole thing is a little bit browner.
I don't know. It smells good to me still so far. Maybe you should stop. I don't know how much more browner that you want.
Yeah, we're at like 5 minutes, so I think we're probably good.
Marco will tell us.
Will he? Does he know about brown butter?
Dewan says, pull it, Crystal. All caps.
Doing it.
Woo, do it.
Doing it.
Everybody stop! Do we need to get off of the fire into a...
I'm gonna need a bigger bowl. Because I'm gonna have to mix... No, like a bowl.
Is it glass?
No, it can go in the... Yeah, the big one. Yeah, I
just handed it to me.
That was nice of you, Dan.
I know, I'm good.
Okay, so we're gonna get it in here to help it cool a little faster and make sure it doesn't burn.
Oops, I have a turn wrong. There we go.
Okay, again, don't know how well you can see, but there are like brown flecks. Hopefully it did not burn. It doesn't smell burned, it does smell nutty. And we're gonna let that cool for 5 minutes, so that clock says 7:13. We're gonna wait until 7:18.
Are we done moving this towards the stove area?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay.
When it is 7:18, to this we're gonna add a cup of powdered sugar. I'm gonna have to rinse because only my quarter cup fits in that powdered sugar container.
Oh, okay. Because you're about to add some more stuff to this. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna add
After
sugar,
it
powdered sugar, heavy cream, and vanilla extract.
But not for 5 minutes, right?
Yes, not for 5 minutes.
All right.
I never noticed, but did you always have a gas stove, or is that new? No, we've always had it. I don't like electric stoves. I've only used one at one point in my life when I dated a guy who had one in his house, and I did not like the electric stove, so we've always had a gas one. Hannah's actually allergic to gas stove. What? I guess a better word is overly sensitive. Gives me headaches and flu-like symptoms. I've never heard of such a thing.
Allergic is what it is. Is that one of those? Oh no!
Someone else also, Dale just realized we have a gas stove. Yeah, we've always had a gas stove. I only like gas stoves. Okay, so powdered sugar, vanilla. I believe I still have heavy cream, and I don't think it's gone bad.
Do you find your fanny pack in the pan? No! No, I'm hoping to rip up the house because the house is a disaster. So I'm hoping during the cleaning that's gonna happen this weekend, where we just like clean everything because everything's just everywhere, that it shows up. I don't know what I did with it, and we've been through a lot of the house. And Crystal even tried to look for me too.
I did. I tried really hard.
Yeah, and she usually finds.
Gaming Ham is taking off. It's 3:15 a.m. Oh, geez. Well, thanks for hanging out with us
Later,
so
dude.
late. We'll see you next time. Tomorrow we'll do paint night. Don't forget, we're starting at 4 p.m. Pacific, so 2 hours earlier than usual. We're starting paint night. So come pop in and see how it's going. Christine says, that kitten on the bed is adorable. Yeah, is that the boy?
Yeah, one's down here somewhere.
To get together says hi. Hello, friend. Thank you for joining us.
Happy Friday. Wait, Friday?
Yay.
Yay!
Amanda says, no, Crystal, you need almond extract. No, it says vanilla. There's already almond extract in my cookies. Kathy, Perfecto39 is here. Hello. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, we have our cat tower. Thank you, everybody who's donated for the cat.
Yes.
Can
Super
tower.
Chats get you a can of food in your honor to feed our too many cats.
Or in the mail, if you want it shipped to you.
I mean, if you need it more than we do, I guess.
Oh, you're making more? We're not killing time yet?
No, I have 3 more minutes.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, and then it's going to be almost time to start cookies. Laura says, y'all are amazing. Thank you. I try. Katie says, I also just cleaned our apartment. It's crazy what you can find. Yeah. It's a little dusty. We live in a windy, dusty town, so it's always dusty here. You cannot fight the dust. I'm sure it's pretty much like that everywhere, but I feel like it's especially bad because we're diagonal from a dirt field and it's just windy and dusty. But the house is not too dirty. It's just messy. Just stuff everywhere.
There's stuff everywhere.
Just out of order. Dan likes to do this thing where he pulls things out and then either doesn't put them away at all or just like tosses them somewhere or stacks things that don't belong together and puts them in a pile.
So good at stacking.
So good at stacking. That's Dan's version of cleaning. It's just piling things up and moving them. So on the weekends, I like to super clean, and I'll usually pick like 2 to 3 rooms and really like not super deep clean. I'm not like washing walls or anything, but like moving all the furniture, cleaning the floors, sweeping, mopping, all the everythings, dusting everything. That's this weekend. I'm gonna get through as much as I can. Marco says, what's Dan's definition of cleaning? Stacking things into piles and shoving them places. And then I can't find anything. A lot of my projects don't get done because Dan stashes the things, and then outside out of mind, I forgot all about it.
And I can't find half my stuff.
Yeah.
It's all in the house, like my fanny pack.
It's got to be here somewhere.
You
We
saw
didn't throw
it,
it
right?
away.
You saw it when I got back from Bid Summit on the counter.
Yes,
right?
absolutely. It was here.
So made it in the house.
It was here. Marco says, my dude! Oh, do you do the same thing? Hilo the Husky says, that's what my husband does. Drives me nuts. Yeah, I can't deal with clutter.
Who wants to take a lap around cluttered house?
Oh, please don't.
Oh my god.
Wait, a lot of what you're seeing here is stuff that had to be moved out of the kitchen.
I had to move the books because Mooch wanted to take a nap in the hole. So I made him a place to take a nap in
What's
there.
going on over here, Dan?
I made him take a nap in there. I was doing a sewing project, so I brought all the sewing stuff out, and then it's stacked there. And that's it. Oh, there's a kitten under there somewhere. Where other stacks are. Oh, look, it got slow. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah.
So yeah, stuff's it's just everywhere. I just gotta find homes for it, like the trash.
It's bad.
It's fun because it feels good after we clean. Like you feel all good and stuff.
Yeah, and then you mess it all back up again.
Well, yeah, that's how so we can feel good again. It's this great cycle.
If you just put things where they go. My motto is everything needs a home, and if you use it, put it back where it goes.
You better watch. No, don't hit the wisps. They're gonna break.
If you put it back where it goes,
Everything in the kitchen's half-life is.
then
I can
stuff
see it.
stays clean.
Yeah.
You just don't put things back where they go.
Maybe I should get a tattoo, like the dollar bill in the hand. It should have like a Swiffer in one hand.
Amanda says, here in Arizona, once you dust something, seconds after you finish, it gets dusty again.
Yes, you know
Same.
that.
We live in a desert too.
Right.
Same.
it's always just dust.
Okay, so
Okay.
this, let me make sure I do things in the right order.
What time does tomorrow night does painting start? 4 o'clock Pacific. And it usually lasts a few hours.
Okay, it just says whisk the rest of the icing ingredients. It doesn't say any particular order. We're going to do a cup of powdered sugar.
What are you doing?
We can probably start this too. Let me see what our
Get out of here.
temperature is. 350. Okay. A cup of powdered sugar. Chris says, Crystal's motto is everything needs a home. Now I understand the cat situation and how Dan stuck around too. Yeah. Well. Okay, so we'll start with a quarter cup and we'll whisk that in and kind of see how this goes.
What? You so happy. I love you too.
I hope that noise isn't too bad. If it is, let me know. I'll make Dan turn down the microphone.
I'll turn it down a little bit. Oh, it's kind of far away.
Liz says, my apartment is lived in. I don't mind lived in. It's just the clutter everywhere. When Dan worked out of the house, I would come home before him and straighten up things and stuff. And now Dan's in the house all day and like moves things around as needed. And I feel like everything's just everywhere. Okay, we're starting to get a little thick, so I'm going to add some of the liquid.
Full of Topo's cat hair.
1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. Are you taking your shirt off?
No, I'm like flipping it around to like the new side, like my underwear. You just flip it around and ba-bam! Look at that, I'm ready to go out on the town right now.
Gross. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm using the fancy vanilla because we're making fancy frosting here. And 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, which I happen to have.
They turned off our
so
water
good.
for a few hours. I got out of the shower like 5 minutes before they turned it off.
That's lucky. One time I was in the shower when they turned it off.
That's right. Crystal was halfway showering and they turned
On my birthday.
On your birthday, they turned the water off to the park
With no warning.
With no warning, and you were all soaked up. That was great.
I had to use a bottle of water to wash the conditioner out of my hair.
It is like a crappy Ferris Bueller.
I was really mad. I'm still mad. We're like a decade later and I'm still mad. Alright, so we're getting a little extra liquid in there. We've got half of the powdered sugar. By the way, if you guys were here for last week's show, we made butterscotch bars. Those were freaking incredible. I know I posted the review and talked about them.
There's a chunk.
I cannot say enough how good they were.
They very much lived up to their name.
So amazing.
They were a little rich.
I'm making them again this weekend.
They were a little bit rich, though.
A little. You definitely need like some milk to kind of.
Are you making them again this weekend?
I am.
Or like by popular demand, or?
Yes. So it's getting a little thick because I use heavy cream and not milk.
Ooh, it looks like a honey mustard.
I assure you, it is not honey mustard.
Oh. It's like burnt butter.
Brown butter. My mom, when I told her what it was like, "What kind of butter is that?" Like she thought it was some new kind of butter. Which it should really be called browned butter because you like do the act of browning it. All right, because I use heavy cream and it's making it so thick, I think I might need to add a little bit more liquid.
Yeah, to me, brown butter is adding molasses to butter, like brown sugar. Browned butter seems more.
Yeah, it
like,
has been browned. It should
has
be
been
browned butter, right?
Right.
Finnegan says, I clearly have some recipes to catch up on. Yes, if you guys want to keep track, the best place to see all the recipes, if you're on Instagram, go follow Getting Baked with Crystal. It alternates posts of the recipe card and the photo of the recipe with the made recipe with my review. I think that's the best place to see like the full layout of what we make on the show, because on Getting Baked with Crystal, you guys all post too, which is amazing, but it dilutes like my posts. You know, it's a little harder to find my posts. So definitely go check out Getting Baked with Crystal on Instagram. to be able to see a little more easily what's going on. But if you are a fan of butterscotch at all, these butterscotch bars are really not any harder than just making like cookies, and you don't even have to like break them out into individual. Hi Terry, I didn't hear you come in. You know, cookies you gotta like roll out or scoop out individual cookies. You don't even have to do that. You just pour it in like a 9x9 pan. You put half of it in, pour some condensed milk, some butterscotch chips, and the rest of the cookie dough, and bake it up. It's amazing. You can dip the cookies in the bowl instead of drizzling, absolutely, but I still think it's a little bit thick. But since we're not going to put any on the cookies until they're done, obviously, we're going to just set that aside, and we'll see where we're at and what we need to add when it is time to do that. It's been like 25 minutes, close enough. Let's make some cookies. Mooch is living his best life, always. Always. He knows no other way to live. Shanna says, tomorrow I'm making your chocolate chip cookies with mint chips. Should be good. Awesome. Yay. Please post how they turn out. And make sure you don't forget to do the cup trick to make them nice and fat and round. Unless you're into like flat, crispy cookies. Some people are. I don't know about your life. Okay, so we're going to roll them in 2 balls, about a tablespoon of dough each, and place them about 2 inches apart on the baking sheet. So if these are anything like snowball cookies, which they seem to be, they're not going to really rise or expand at all. So whatever size you make them, that's pretty much what you're going to get. My niece used to make chocolate chip cookies with raisins. They were great. I hate raisins. So I would not eat that sort of thing. I'm still using my ice cream / melon baller for my cookies. I have like scoopers that I can do it with. Something about like being hands-on when I'm baking. You have a little on your lip there. That's better.
You cut it back?
No. No, thank you. Was it good?
Yeah. This is gonna be good. Mm-hmm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how emotional did my letter make you? Oh, it made me pretty emotional, Hannah. You said some nice things. You guys always say nice things, and I'm happy that like we're here to make you guys smile. We do this because like, one, this is kind of what we do anyway. I like to bake a lot. I'm always baking. Might as well share it with people. You guys make us feel good, so I'm glad we can make you smile. We have a really awesome community. We say it all the time. You guys are all incredible.
We do.
I mix mine with a small whisk until flour and then mix with my hands.
Oh my gosh, that's your reflection. That's your reflection.
Did she just discover herself?
Yeah.
Marco says, I say nice things.
Alright, what's...
I don't know if I remember you saying nice things, but you did a really nice thing. You did like one of the nicest things anybody's ever done, and you kept us nice and cool. Do you remember when we got a new roof? We would have died without that air conditioner. You saved our lives.
Oh, for that whole week, I
literally
sat in that back
saved
bedroom.
our lives.
I sat in that back bedroom. That thing blew on my body the whole week you were gone.
Is that a mama or baby? That's mama.
That's mama.
Fluffy long hair is mama.
Mama went to go see Terry.
Martha likes me.
Come here. Yeah, the snacks all get lidded up and stuff like that. The cats don't get any of this. The cats don't get any of the snacks. They don't want the snacks either, except for Mooch is trying to eat my lunch pizza today.
I don't know what you did, but Marco said, "Oh, Dan." I wonder if I can make all the cookies in one go with my giant cookie.
If they're not going to expand too much, you might be able to do that.
Terry, I made brown butter and I don't even think I burned it. You missed the whole thing, though.
It smells like brown butter in here. I love brown butter. You're gonna love those brown butter, brown sugar cookies, Crystal.
Yeah, we'll have to do those.
You're gonna love them.
This one's a brown butter icing that goes on these cookies.
Ooh. I'm a fan of brown butter.
That's what I was saying.
to eat again?
What didn't Dan do? I don't know. Finnegan says, such a fluffy tail, I love it. Yeah, she's like gonna be Rizzo level fluffy. Yeah. She's still a baby herself. She still has that like, if you guys have ever been around long-haired cats when they're babies, they have a lot of wispiness to their hair and it's not real full when they're young, and she still has a lot of that going on. Hannah says, taste the icing. I will. I wanted to let the flavors kind of, I don't know, what's the word for that, like meld?
Oh, underneath the bench, like underneath the bench over here.
Yeah, that's the little boy I think down here.
Way down there, just.
Based upon the tail, mama name might need to be Fluffers. That's a nickname for the fluffy cats we already have. Like, there's lots of Fluffer going around here. Big Fluff, Little Fluff for Precious and Rizzo. Or, what's up, Fluffers? Like, they get called Fluffers.
It's bath time over there.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Jordan is here. Hello, Jordan, and thank you for the super chat. You get a can of food with your name on it. Well, you don't get it. Our cats get it. Sponsored by you, Jordan. Thank you so much. Just popping in to say hi. My sleeping pills kicked in ages ago.
Ooh,
oh my gosh, you fighting them?
That must be, that's the good part, where you're like, you just feeling
I saw what they did.
swimming.
She says,
I know, right? When they
hi,
kick in.
Terry and Crystal and Dan, of course. It's back to work tomorrow for me. Oh, well, I hope you have a good day
Who said
tomorrow.
that?
Jordan.
Oh, yes, Jordan.
It was my Monday, Jordan. I feel all your pains.
Chris
Yeah,
says,
put your
you
name
mother
on that.
fluffers. Marco says,
Thank you, Jordan.
Fluffers? Mm-hmm, Fluffers.
Oh my gosh, it's getting Terry the tower of
The leaning tower of...
food love.
And some of those were dented from the package you got yesterday,
They are.
so it's definitely leaning.
They are.
It's been slim pickings for cat food at all the stores
You guys,
lately.
yeah, is it for you too? It was very hard to find any cat food at all. I was able to get a brick, and then only a 12-pack. Like, I couldn't get 2 bricks.
Yeah, there was this one break.
Nor could I get pate. Because, like, the pate ones are more bang for your buck. They feed more cats as far as, like, the way it spreads out and the way they eat it. The other one's got a lot of liquid and chunks in it, kind of like spaghetti-ish type things, like SpaghettiOs, where it's, like, liquid and chunks. So I feel like they don't get enough, like, food in their stomachs. So it's been hard to find pates lately.
Katie says, hey, I work at Petco. We got lots.
All right, I'll be there soon.
Do you get a discount?
Our Petco and PetSmart, I think we have a PetSmart on the other side of town, like 20 minutes away. Or out in Palmdale, like 20 to 30 minutes the other way, we have a Petco and a PetSmart.
Yes, they do get dry food. They have some dry food. They get, like, a couple times a day, like morning, afternoon, and, like, bedtime. They'll get 3 cans of cat food usually. It used to be 1 a day. Then it was 2 a day, then it was 3 a day. I like them to get the moisture out of it. I really like trying to keep them from just having raw kibble. Sometimes I put water in the food and it moistens it up. The kitty does have her own kibble, and they do have food over here, but that's not the good stuff. They want the fun stuff.
They do. Marco says Amazon for cat food. Yes, I've been buying it online, but when I went to place this order, Dan's like, no, I'll go on Thursday.
I'll scoop it off.
So he went, but
I did get
slim
litter.
pickings.
I did get the litter though.
I got to get more online soon
And I
because
found
we're going through it quick.
New kitten snacks that will bust out when these are in the oven.
Katie, I was thinking the same thing Jordan said. When did you start working at Petco? And Katie said,
after
I started
Five Guys,
in
right?
August. Did I forget to tell you? Yeah, I thought you were still working. Was it Five Guys?
I thought you were Five Guys in it.
I think it was Taco Time or something before that.
I had a caramel milkshake from a salted caramel milkshake from Five Guys, and you could add. Crystal, you aren't gonna like it because you don't like bacon anyways. But like, you could put bacon bits in your milkshake.
Ew, that sounds so
That
gross.
sounds fun.
Oh, ham bone, all of it, and no pun intended because of bacon. Ham bone. I'm funny. But I like Five Guys. The burgers were good. How was it to work there? A nightmare?
I think all food service is a nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crystal,
Dan.
Cyber Husky with the Venmo super chat. Thank you, Cyber Husky.
Thank you, Cyber Husky.
Who I will also get to see at
That's
Novi.
Steve, right?
No. Steve is Loki the Siberian.
Okay.
Cyber Husky is Melissa, who
Is it
I
Melissa?
just Bruce Wayne'd her. But
I don't know that I ever knew her real name.
It's just me trying to get everything straight, guys.
Terry's still learning.
Thank you so much, Cyber Husky, for the super chat.
Not Taco Time, Taco John's. I knew it was a taco something. Katie says working at Five Guys sucked. Dewan, don't worry.
Did you leave a message?
Our like count is more refreshed than yours because if you're streaming, I think it doesn't refresh. But yes, we now have 100 people watching. Thank you guys all so much.
you.
We are currently making pistachio drop cookies, kind of like snowballs, but we're rolling them up. 66 people have hit the thumbs up. If you guys haven't already, please do that. Cyber Husky says, hi, I've been watching a while, making treat bags for trunk or treat tomorrow in my city. Oh, fun. Holly says, check Chewy for cat food and treats. Yeah, we go all over online, like, because some places are out or only have, like, more expensive stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, we definitely usually get stuff on. We haven't run out and been like, oh my god, we can't get any. But in store, it's so hard to find any in real life. So we've just pretty much been buying online, which we never had to do before. Like what, 6 months, a year ago, something like that.
Oh my gosh, that tower is getting so big. Thank you so much, Cyber Husky. Five Guys is no good. I've had it twice now. The first time here in town, I didn't like it, and I had a bad experience. When I was in Grand Rapids, we went to one, and it was great, and it was good, and everything was perfect about it. And the fries were in a bag, and they tasted amazing.
As opposed to the other places that just dump the fries in your hand?
Yeah, so it just depends. The one out in Palmdale, Marco, if that's the one you're talking about, because Jess knows the same thing. Jess and I had the conversation. I'm like, Five Guys might as well be Five Guys. It's bad. It's bad news. So Jess is like, no, and then we went and had it, and I had a great experience. Great experience the second time. So I'm 1-1. But maybe, Marco, if you had the one out in Palmdale, maybe we have the same experience, dude. The chat just went flying by. TLDR.
I've been to, if they've been to Five Guys, they might have been to the Five Guys I went to in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
They
are you
were very
doing?
good. I
I've
like
only
Smash
been-
Burger down there too. You know what they do there? You know what they do at Smash Burger?
Smash their burgers?
Make a thin
Well,
patty
I
out
was
of
gonna go to
burger.
the potato aspect of it because they've got tots.
Huh.
And you can have smashed tots, and that just means they put rosemary and garlic oil on it.
Do they smash them? I don't want people
No, they
smashing
don't smash the
food.
tots.
Okay.
They just smash a burger.
I'm not really down for that. Please
I
don't
did
smash
have to
my
explain
food.
to the lady what a Neapolitan milkshake was.
Hmm.
And she was like, what? I'm all chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. She's like 3 milkshakes. I'm all in one cup.
All in one.
She's
3
like, how do
flavors.
I do that? I'm all, well, I mean, I don't know how your setup is, but you hit the pink one, and then the white one, and then the brown one.
PJ says Five Guys actually has its roots in Alpena. Is one of them named Jack? There used to be 6 guys. Then one was Jack, and then Jack got the boot. Now it's back to Five Guys.
He got the box.
So close to getting it all on one. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How many do you have left in your hands?
7
Just a
times
ball.
5, 35. A ball.
Oh, that's
Like-
it. That's just the. Can
Like
you make a log on the side?
nobody wants a log.
Make tiny balls inside the middle. Make the tiny balls inside the middle of like where the big balls are. Like you could like set them in there maybe.
Cramming
Because you
it
said
in,
they're not going to
baby.
expand, right?
If they're anything like the regular snowballs, they should not expand because it's just butter and flour and powdered sugar.
All right, you ready to hear the Five Guys names? There's Jim, Matt, Ben, Tyler, and Chad.
So they're all white guys, is what you're telling
Chad.
me. Every single one of them is a white guy.
He shows up to the board meetings with that sweatshirt around his neck,
For
tied around
sure.
his neck, and his Docker, his boots, his shoes with no socks from the dock.
All right, I have 3 more cookies. I'm cramming them in because I'm not making 2 batches. It's like when you try to carry in all your groceries at once. Katie wants to know if you looked that up, Dan.
No, you just typed it. You literally typed it.
It was Katie?
I think so. I think you literally typed it. I read it off the screen, Katie. Thanks. My source was Katie on that one.
Did you forget, like right after you typed it? What happened? Have you been drinking? Are you old enough to drink yet? I feel like you're
Katie?
close.
Oh, maybe. Okay, well, you read it wrong. Oh, that's because I saved Chad for last, because that's just a name. You notice we have no Chads in our audience? There's 3 Chads watching that don't ever chime in
Yeah,
now.
because we just talk crap about
yeah,
Chads.
You know what? 4 out of 5
Look.
stars. Not very Chad friendly.
I've had too many bad experiences with Chads. PJ, you get it with the Jacks, right? She said, okay, you read it wrong.
Hold on, Auntie Ange, you get to custom pick your fancy feast things? I think we're a Frisky
Interesting.
family.
Yeah, we usually
But-
do Friskies.
But, you know, if you can pick your own flavor.
Interesting.
You know?
Okay, I crammed them in. We're doing it all in one batch. Hopefully the ones at the end don't burn. Oh, we're gonna try it. 14 to 15 minutes until just barely browned on top and lightly browned on the bottom edges.
My next week I mentioned my ex was a Chad, and he turned out to be a horrible person.
Oh, yeah. Right on par.
Okay, so
Alexa, is that a 14-minute timer?
14 minutes. Starting now.
Thanks.
all right. So
I was nice to her. Are you happy now?
I think we should do a cat theme in a second here.
Do a what?
A cat theme in a second.
What kind of thing?
I don't know. I can flip the camera sideways and we can aim it at the ground, and they can have snacks, or they can have. They're probably hungry. We're probably pretty hungry. Oh, Jordan! I see Jordan's super chat. I'll start writing names on cans. You know,
I think Jordan Got a can?
Yep. And now we're on to another can.
Jordan with the super chat.
Other than that, it's just blurry. Like, I just recognize the name.
Real quick before I go to bed, Crystal, is Terry the friend you were telling me about that does hair? I need advice. I can't make my curls stay. Help me. She does do hair, and she does, she did do hair. She doesn't so much do hair anymore, and she works 1 million hours a week, so I don't know how much help she can give you. But yeah, she does do hair.
questions?
Yes.
I have them. I have answers.
Did Crystal use a professional voice to talk to Alexa? Look, Joel. Hi, Joel, by the way. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, what's up, Joel?
Joel, who got a pop figure of me for me and is my new best friend. I love you, Joel. I will never, ever forget
and it's encased.
the best gift you ever got me. Yeah, Dan got me, like, a nice case for it, so it's all protected and will never get dented. Can you hold it up by the camera in case anybody missed it? You guys, if you were here, you saw me cry about it. Joel got me a pop fig of me. It's me with a cupcake. But it was before I got my really cool blue pants.
No, wait. Not blue pants.
So he just put me in gray pants. But now I have really cool blue pants.
Topo was trying to eat the voodoo doll today, too.
Sounds about Topo.
I think I might have taken a photo of that.
So Joel, look. Dan's been telling me I'm not nearly nice enough to Alexa. So I've been trying to be nicer. I'm kind of that camp. Like, she doesn't really listen to me very much. The pop has no mouth. Well, she doesn't need to eat.
If
She talks back too much
If
anyway.
only.
Kevin with the super chat. Thank you so much, Kevin. Wants you to keep that tower growing, Dan.
All right, I got you, bro.
Joel says blue pants are cool. Aren't they, though? They're like the best blue.
My marker's
So
almost
awesome.
done.
We have more markers. One time I went to the dollar store and they had real Sharpies, like a whole pack of them for cheap, and I got like 4 of them, so we have 1 million Sharpies.
More cans? I was just here.
Katie says the customer service voice is real. It is.
It is.
I'll be nicer than I've ever been.
Thank
if
you
pay
so
me to
much.
use this voice. You know what's really freaky? Have I told you? So we have a phone system at work, and if you call for somebody and it goes to their voicemail, it'll tell you like, Crystal Straube is unavailable. Please leave a message. But somebody had to record those names, and they wanted one person to record them all. And that one person is me. And the weirdest thing is when I try to like connect to somebody at their desk and they don't answer, and I hear my own customer service voice and it doesn't sound like me. Like, not even a little bit. It's like, Crystal Straube. I don't sound like that. Not even a little bit. It's so weird. Have I told you about that?
No. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. When you got the phones a while ago, yeah, you did. Joel says please and thank you as well. I did you say that I did? I'm nice to it all the time. I say please and thank you to it all the time. So
I curse at her a lot.
So when Judgment Day happens and Arnold, the T-800 kicks open the door, I am not going to be the one that's going to be sent to Cybertron. I'm going to live.
I'm not afraid.
To probably, be enslaved. But
Does this mean ALEXA is Dan's wife? He talks nicer to her than me, so maybe.
Did we fix Jordan's problems? Jordan, I seen a video. You need some Gorilla Glue. Just curl it up.
No, stop. Do not take hair advice at all from Dan. Terry, are you in the chat? Can you see what's going on? I have no curly hair advice. I refuse to make my hair curly.
I'm getting in there.
It wants to so bad.
Yeah, my hair looks like the Führer, so it's not like I'm any help.
Give me 1 sec to catch up.
Okay, she's catching up. There, you gotta turn your volume down, friend.
I just got home from work.
When I went and got my hair cut from Not Terry last time, the girl that was cutting my hair was a black girl and had black girl kinky hair. I don't know, 4C, whatever the number of the curly hairness is. And I was telling her my hair was curly, and I could see her in the mirror kind of like, oh, okay, because I don't wear my hair curly. And then when she was cutting it, she got to the back, she's like, girl, you got a hair in the back that's like the same kind of curly as my hair. I'm like, I know, I'm telling you. Randomly, I'll just get that one super, super curly hair that just fights the straight. I have curly hair. I just refuse to take the effort to make it curly hair. Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
I was
Who has curly hair problems?
Jordan.
I was turning this because we were, we're gonna feed cats or we're gonna do something. The kittens were licking bowls earlier.
Okay.
So I was gonna do
We can
something.
do that. We
here.
have 10 more minutes.
Maybe I can probably. You know what? Let me turn this so it's not your guys' problem. Hold on. I can turn it to studio mode. Okay. Now I can see what's going on while you guys are. This isn't what it looks like on the screen.
Brittany's with you. She talks nice to her technology just in case of the uprising. Look, that bee never listens to me, and I gotta curse her out all the time. I just.
That's because I renamed my bedroom lights to bedroom lights, please. So you have
never
to say,
turn on and
shut
off
off
for
the
me?
bedroom lights, please. And since you don't say that, it never works for you.
Laura says, is there a third person? There is a third human here. Our friend Terry is staying with us for the time being, so Terry is here.
Okay, so
She just got home from work, though, so she's on burnout mode and kind of just trying to learn how to function as a human again.
Yeah, it was a 10-hour day.
There's also sometimes, Laura, if you're new here, there's sometimes a fourth person. Dan and I have a kid, Blake, who is an adult and does his thing. He is here half the time, so every other week he's here.
ish.
Ish. I mean, he's 21. He kind of just goes where he wants and does what he wants, but roughly spends half the time at his mom's house, half the time here at Dad's house. So sometimes he's here. He's very unamused and uninterested in us, as most 21-year-olds are with their parents. But sometimes he makes an appearance. You may see him. Can I get a Blake emoji in the chat and a Terry emoji? Why not? Let's see what's going on with emojis.
Here.
Did you say Nala?
Mama.
Oh.
I was calling the mom. I don't have a name for her
That's
yet.
not our cat.
Whoa, I almost just like bumped
Shoved
you.
me in the oven like
Yeah, sorry.
like
I didn't see
Hansel
you.
and Gretel.
I didn't see you.
Laura says, do you do this every Friday? Yes, friend, we are here pretty much every Friday. There's thank you guys for the Blake emojis. That's our kid's head. And there is a...
That's our kid's head.
like, that's his actual head cut out and made into an emoji. And Terry's, Bitmoji.
Yeah.
So, if you're wondering, those come from being a member. If you are a member of our channel, which you can do through YouTube, you get special emoji stickers, whatever the heck they call them. But yes, Laura, we are here baking pretty much every Friday. On Saturdays and Wednesdays, we also do live shows. All of our shows pretty much start at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We're on the West Coast, so we start at Pacific time at 6 p.m. And we do all kinds of different things. We play Pictionary. We do trivia shows. We do, tomorrow night we're doing a paint night. That's actually going to start at 4 p.m. Pacific. You know those, paint parties where people, go and paint and drink and stuff? We do that, but at our house, and we don't really drink, because that makes painting really hard. But you're welcome to drink. You can paint along with us. Look, if you're on Facebook, go to rfsfamily.com. Join the group. Every month we post a calendar at the beginning of the month that shows you what we're doing throughout the month. Most of the time we pretty much stick to the calendar unless, I catch pneumonia and try to die in the middle of the month. But other than that, we pretty much do shows 3 days a week. Speaking of drinking, 142 days. Congratulations, Hannah. You are awesome. I'm so proud of you. Good job. But yeah, Laura, we do lots and lots and lots of fun things. Pictionary is probably the biggest, fan and our favorite. It's the most fun. We draw, you guess in the chat. We do trivia shows, all kinds of different versions of trivia shows. What else do we do, Dan? We do Mario Kart night, where you can play Mario Kart with us. If you have a Nintendo Switch and you own Mario Kart, you can join in with us and play along.
And we feed cats.
And we have
Our time's gonna expire.
too many cats, so we feed cats. Kevin, you are the superest chatter tonight. The cats are eating your food. I'm only going to do one can now because it's not dinner time and they already have lunch. So.
If you think you can make one can go 9 ways.
We're going to try.
That is not...
And by the way, Laura and anybody else who's new here, we don't normally have 9 cats. We just found a family of cats we're kind of fostering for the time being. I like how you put them on the ground to really put the pressure on.
You can move anywhere you want, but I am not even going to have the argument of where the bowls go.
I don't think they should eat face to face.
No, they're not going to stay there. I'm sure you're going to take them and put them on a counter and then put them down like we do.
Yeah?
I just brought them in the room to count 9. It took a while to go find them all.
I don't know if I can line them up, but let's see how it goes.
It's not going to work out where you're going to try to dump food on the ground.
Hey. That's Precious. He's a sissy. Yeah? You squawking? Alright. Oh, I gotta get one bowl out of here because Kitty won't come out of the bedroom. Alright, ready guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick a bowl and eat, guys. 6, 7, 8, No, Mooch
Crystal.
isn't even getting up.
Crystal, you gotta come get this one.
Mooch woke up. Oh, Rizzo, you don't want to come eat by the kitties? Where is he? Come on. You're scaring him.
You just scruff them.
Oh yeah, kittens are the best because you can just scruff them by the neck.
That's not their. This is a bad idea.
No, it's working. Look, I did it. I lined them all up and they're all eating. Kevin with another super chat. Thank you so much for tower replacement kit.
I will do that. Precious is not eating. Precious is too
He's eating.
stimulated.
Somebody dropped it. Do you need me to move you? Come here, bud. Come here. Are you not dealing with the lineup?
Push it that. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right,
Thank you so
Kamiko,
much,
you
Kev.
finished?
Thank you so much, Kev. I will put
Top
the name.
off for you.
I will put your name back on the thing
Top
here.
off for you.
Top off for one of the kitties and mom because they're fighting over food already. That's mine.
Right here. Come here, bud. Aw. They're growling. This is the girl. I can tell because. No, maybe not. I might be mixed up. Or I might be growling.
BR, look, if the Precious ate that off the floor, what are you talking about?
Can we get you another little taste? There you go. Clean your bowl. Mooch did not even get up, by the way. I just put his bowl on his pillow and he's just like curled around it eating it. Oh my gosh.
We did it! They've eaten again!
What happened, Mooch? Did you drop a piece? Here, it's here on the bowl. Now you dropped one. I see lots of yummies in the chat. Alright, so we got about another minute left on these cookies. Maybe a little longer on that. Lick them clean, guys. And Kitty is hiding in a bedroom or something, right? Yeah, Kitty just hangs out in our bedroom. She comes out here and there, but for the most part, she just feels safe in there. She's got a litter box, she's got food, she's got water, she's all taken care of in there. She's good to go. She feels most comfortable in there, so we just bring her food in there for her. My friend's cat loves the pate food. Our cats are not too picky. Kitty's the most discerning as far as flavors go, but they'll eat whatever we put in front of them. Do you need to get down and see what's going on? See if their bowl's still lick clean? Mooch may or may not still be half asleep.
Alright, let me write another can for Kevin. Thank you so much.
Oh, PJ. PJ, Alexa, stop.
Please. I just
PJ with the super chat, thank you so much, says, hey Crystal, name one of them Good Charlotte. Just kidding, please don't kill me. You know how I feel about Good Charlotte.
Oh
No.
my gosh, thank you, and I'll write another can for. Whoa, it's starting to have.
That's a
structural-
bad idea.
Oh, it's a great bad idea.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Alright, I think we'll have the.
That's probably a better great idea.
Yeah, well, I don't want them to fall on the cats.
Behind you.
So now we have 2 towers.
Excuse me.
2 even towers. We have 2 even towers of canned food.
Jordan says, y'all, it's 11 here. I was supposed to be in bed 2 hours ago. I love you guys. I'm going to bed. I have to be up at 4 in the morning. Ouch. To hopefully get to work on time. Pray for me. Good luck, friends. Sleep well. But not long. Alright, so my timer did go off, but they did look a little undercooked. It does say 14 to 15 minutes. They're barely starting to brown on the bottom, so I'm going to leave them another minute or so. Lord of the Rings of cat food. Yeah. So many cats. What are you doing, Topo? Can you see him on camera? No. He's just laying on the mat outside the litter box.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. You get out of there. He's
doing some internal maintenance.
He was there earlier, too, before I picked him up and took him out of that room. But the litter box is clean. I cleaned it this afternoon. What's up, Topo? Why are you going by the litter box? What's up? You going in? Yeah, come on. Out.
Just internal maintenance.
You alright?
Joel says, have a great night. Are you taking off, friend?
Bye, Joel.
Thank you for hanging out. I miss you.
I don't always do that.
Laura says 8 p.m. feels like 10 p.m. Don't like rainy fall. Oh, if it's 8 p.m. then you must be West Coast. If it's rainy, I'm going to guess Washington, because I saw some of our other Washington friends. We have several people here from Washington, if that's where you're from, and they were saying that it was raining. Uncle Yukon is in Washington. He says, yes, and it gets dark too early. Oh, look at that. I nailed her state. Did you see that, Dan? I had a 1 in 50 chance, and I nailed the state she was from.
Oh, it was probably Michigan.
No, it's Washington.
Oh.
It wasn't even Michigan, and I nailed it.
What made you, what were the clues?
Because she said 8 p.m. feels like 10 p.m., don't like rainy fall. So if she's 8 p.m., she's West Coast. And if it's rainy, my guess is Washington, and I nailed it.
You're like a riddle.
I am.
The all-idealer. Nice.
What? Hey. Back it up. You know better. You've got your bonus food. Now lay down. So, Laura, and those of you who are new here, this is Mooch. Mooch is the food. That's why he's named Mooch. This is his bed. We keep it on the back side of the kitchen counter because he insists on knowing what we're doing in the kitchen. He's usually pretty good about staying there unless we pull out some food. And then he decides it's time for him to be all up in the space. But we're going to try to keep him on that side of the counter. Doris says we should give Crystal a quiz to see how many of us she knows where we're from. Doris, I don't even know where you're from. I'm trying to think of has she told us? Do we know clues? I don't know. Drag races again. I'm guessing you heard something go by, tuned it out, didn't even hear it. Crystal, name the town and state I live in. PJ, I know you are from Michigan.
He lives in Stephen Keene, Virginia. Or Stephen Keene, Maine.
No.
Is it Stephen Keene, Maine?
No. He currently lives in Vermont, but y'all have thrown out so many weird names, I can't even keep track. This is I always say it. You always say all the weirdest things that I try to pronounce correctly. I don't know. Doris says, yes, I've told you, close to Michigan, but not Michigan. Then my guess is Wisconsin. Because Wisconsin is probably the only one where people say close to Michigan, but not Michigan. Are you Wisconsin? Can you figure out where I live? I don't know. Look, you guys, Laura gave me 2 clues in her comment. That's the only reason I guessed it. Uncle Yukon was hatched in Michigan. I would guess 50% of the people here were either born, have lived, or currently live in Michigan. Putney. Yes, Putney, Vermont. I knew that. I recognize it. Wilton, I know where you live. State. I don't know city. I don't remember. I'm sorry, but I do know state. Do you remember where Wilton lives?
Is she in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan somewhere?
I believe she's Upper Peninsula. Are you Upper Peninsula? Are you a Youper?
She sounds like a Petoskey.
Petoskey?
I don't know enough of the towns, but I don't know why I feel UP.
Dan's better at you don't know why you feel UP? Dan's better at remembering where people are from. Much better at that. I'm pretty sure Christina's from Hawaii. I remember that one. Now everybody's just telling me where they live. Dora says you're probably right on that Michigan thing. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I need to check my cookies. As much fun as this is. I'm going to go just a tiny bit longer.
They smell good.
Hannah, you live in the flyover state of Kansas. I don't know which city, but in Kansas. I have an address label around here somewhere.
I was going to say, I can log into our PayPal.
Yeah, we're going to tell everybody's exact addresses in a minute. Afriel says, under the flight line of SeaTac Airport. Fun story, my uncle used to work at SeaTac Airport, and at one point there were jackets, like those nylon jackets with the fuzzy inside, felty, thin white inside, that they gave out to somebody, but they screwed up the names or something. So there was one that said Jason, which is my brother's name, and there was not one that said Crystal, so he got me one that said Rob. And I had to wear this jacket that said Rob for the longest time, and everybody made fun of me. Because I was in junior high and I thought it was the coolest jacket from SeaTac Airport.
Red Hand Rob.
Yeah, they called me Rob. Not cool. Then eventually my parents got the name taken out, but never had my name put in. But they got Rob taken off of there. PJ, did you just put out your whole damn address in the chat? You're brave. You're brave. If you can figure out where people live, how come you can't figure out where the sword came from? Because it was shipped directly from Amazon. Look, guys, come on. I just guessed the one person. Because she gave me 2 clues. I bragged too hard. Go get it! Get it! There's a little silverfish in here. Topo's trying to get it.
Topo, you have one job.
I think I might have to break one of these apart to see how the inside looks.
Oh darn, poison.
Wow, you really can buy anything on Amazon. Absolutely. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. This one's going to be the taste tester when it's not 5 million degrees hot.
It smells so good in here.
It really does.
I love that smell.
Alright guys, so I've made snowball cookies a whole bunch. Like I said, these are pretty much the same sort of thing. When you cook them, they don't change much. Like, this is pretty much what I put in the oven. They settle down just a little bit. They're a little less rounded. Are we ready? I was going to show them on the camera when you turn the camera on. But I should probably grab a cooling rack so they can cool faster. So, you just want them to be like brown on the bottom like that. That's it. And then, because everything's hot, they're still kind of cooking in the middle, but I cut this one open. It looks like it's pretty dry and crumbly inside. We should be good to go. So I'm going to grab a cooling rack and see if I can toss them all on there so we cool a little faster, so we can frost them, so we can try them.
Yay, my favorite part, eating the cookies.
Nope. Does the gas stove change the way the oven part works? I've never had an electric stove, so I don't know. Who's had both and can compare? I don't know. Have you had both? What's up, Terry?
I prefer the gas because the heat stays more consistent.
Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that. Terry says with the gas, the heat stays more consistent. I don't know. I don't do electric.
The electric is pretty warm pretty quick, but the shut off, shut on, I don't like it.
Yeah, I've always, my whole life, only had gas stoves. Like, even when I was a kid, that's what we had in our house. So, I don't know anything about electric other than the, like, short amount of time I dated a guy who had one in his house. Like, 20 years ago.
The apartment sucked for cooking.
I love the difference in, like, what people feel about it. Gas is more fiddly to get the temp dialed in, but it's much better than electric. Gas stoves are way better. I've had both, prefer electric because of gas sensitivity. Well, that's your, like, bodily preference. You can't really control that. But, you know, all things being equal aside from that, you know, maybe you might prefer gas. Ooh. All right. I did it. It was funny when my Aunt Terry, if you guys are newer here, you might not know, my Aunt Terry lives in Washington, like so many of you do, and she's the other, like, baker and cooker of the family, hands down all the, like, Italian family recipes from our family line and stuff from her grandma. She came down here earlier in the year and was at my other aunt's house down here in Southern California, and she had a gas stove, and Aunt Terry was trying to make, like, all these pastas and stuff, and she's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to, like, make the stove cook everything right, and what do I do? Is this hot enough? And she, like, I had to help her out, even though she bakes and cooks all the time. She wasn't confident enough on a gas stove, and I had to go in and help her out, because apparently, there is a difference. I just don't know what the difference is. Wilton has electric in the house and gas in the camper. Used to electric, sometimes burn stuff in the gas oven. Yeah, I feel like whatever you have is what you're used to, and you know the quirks of your own oven. Pro tip, ice cube tongs or sugar tongs to get the cookies like that off without burning your finger. I always use my finger. Again, I prefer to use my fingers. Yes, I know there are tools. I like to use my fingers. I'm not afraid. My fingers aren't really burnt. I'm fine. Kathy prefers gas but has used good electric stoves and no difference to me. Hilo Husky's always had electric stoves. Since moving to San Diego, every apartment had one. Uncle Yukon has burned stuff on all kinds of stoves. Yes, if you're using a new stove or you're not like in tune with the quirks of your own stove, then yeah, you're absolutely going to burn stuff. You're just as likely to burn stuff on one or the other if you're not familiar with the stove. So, just personal preference, or you just deal with whatever you have. I don't know. You're looking tired, Dan. He's got his pillow, and he's snuggling it. That's all I got. And man, look at the conversation I started. Yeah. That's how these things go.
Where are we at now? If we do a cools off to
Yeah, if I put the icing on right now, which by the way is starting to set just a little bit, because I did use the heavy cream, so it made it a little thicker. I will probably add a little bit of milk just to thin it out a little bit, because that's very, very thick, like thicker than a frosting. And I'll just pick them up and dip them in there. So I want to wait till they're a little cooler, otherwise it'll just melt right off of there. Have you named your new babies? No, not yet. We're still calling them baby girl and baby boy and mama. That's about it. That's all we've got. Look, I'm out of names. I ran out of names 3 cats ago when I just called the one kitty.
By the time you need me to come in.
We can talk about tomorrow.
Okay, what's happening? Oh, no, everybody...
We briefly talked about it.
No new people have shown up.
All right, then I guess we're not talking about tomorrow. If you guys want to know about tomorrow, go look at the pinned post on Facebook, apparently.
I'm moving pizza.
Yeah, you are. Just right out of the open refrigerator, huh?
We had pizza. We had Domino's last time. Well, at first, when I was at the Walmart, I bought one of those microwave. No, like those Tostino. They're like rectangle.
Crappy pizzas that used to be $1 and they're now like $2.50.
But it was $1.86. But it goes in the toaster oven perfectly, right? And then last night we ended up getting pizza.
We did?
Yeah, so I wanted to save my pizza for the live stream. So for lunch today, I air fryered the other pizza for my lunch. Because I didn't want to.
What you're telling me is 3 out of 3 of your last meals have been pizza.
From 24 hours from now? Yeah.
The last 24 hours, all you've eaten is pizza.
Yeah, but I didn't have this pizza until now.
But in the last 24 hours, all you've eaten is bread and cheese and sauce and pepperoni.
I mean, technically, but like, I saved this pizza for dinner because I had the other pizza for lunch.
Ridiculous. Jesusville Vlogs says, are y'all going live tomorrow too? We are, but Dan says I'm not allowed to talk about it. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific, we are hosting something we have not done in like 3 or 4 months because it's been summertime and it's way too hot. We are doing a paint night. Guys, these usually go for like 4 to 6 hours.
Oh, no.
They do. We'll see how long Dan hangs in there. We're starting at 4 p.m. Pacific. We are doing a paint party, basically. We're hosting a paint party. If you go to RFS Family on Facebook, you can find the link and all the information. So there's a website called stepbysteppainting.net. They, the woman who runs it, Tracy, something that starts with a K, I can't remember, Kiernan maybe? She's also on Instagram, by the way, but she is an artist, maybe an art teacher. Something, I'm not really sure on her backstory. Point being, she paints these paintings. She provides free stencils for you. You can print out the stencil. You trace it onto a canvas using some carbon paper, and she gives you step-by-step instructions on how to paint the painting. You can always paint it however you want to paint it, but if you're not as creative or just don't really know where to start or want to just learn techniques, she will show you step-by-step how to do it. We go through it. We get our canvas. This one we're doing is called Haunted House, so you can go to the stepbysteppainting.net. You can search Haunted House, and the painting that we're doing will come up, or you can follow the link if you're on Facebook, on the RFS Family Facebook group. It's a pinned post at the top. Like Brittany said, you can do different colors. Morgan always does really great colors. She makes all her paintings kind of like dark and Halloween themed anyway. They look great. They look amazing. But you guys can paint along with us and paint what we're painting, or on the website are tons of other Halloween-themed paintings, fall-themed paintings, all kinds of other, like, non-themed or different holiday-themed. You want to paint something for Thanksgiving, you want to paint something for Christmas, whatever you want to do, paint whatever you want. You want to color it, you don't feel like painting, just print it out and color it. You want to do something completely different, I don't care, do what you want to do. We're going to be here at 4 p.m. tomorrow painting. That's what we're doing. So feel free to join us. I don't know if they're handy. When Dan comes back, I'll see if I can grab it and I'll show you guys what we did last year. Last year's was really fun. That was one of my favorites. Is there a link to print it without colors already on it? Yeah, that's what it is. There's a link to print like the stencil, like the outline of it. So yeah, you can print it out there. So this particular design, her printout is for 11 by 14. She also tells you, there's instructions. Thank you, Brittany, so much. You're amazing. Brittany just posted the link there to the website. She has instructions on her site for how to resize it. It can be kind of complicated for some of us. So Dan resizes it for us. So if you go to the RFS Family Facebook group on that pinned post, it is resized to 8 by 10. You can just click on that PDF link and print it from the one we resized to 8 by 10. Because we like to print 8 by 10 because it's smaller, it goes a little bit quicker, and then we don't have a million giant paintings.
I like that idea, Shannon.
We're going to work on Kat's Halloween costume tomorrow during paint night. Yeah,
creative day.
Work on whatever, like, it's pretty much just creative night. Whatever kind of creative things. I saw Hannah said she'll probably crochet. Jennifer, no, you don't have to paint the haunted house. We're going to do the haunted house, so if you want to paint along with us and, like, follow step by step, absolutely you can do that. If you want to paint something else that is on the website, she has step-by-step instructions, so you can just, like, you know, put your laptop up next to you or your phone or your tablet or whatever and follow the instructions. She tells you, like, where to start, what colors to use. She gives you all the instructions. You can go to Michael's and get all your supplies. You can even, like, Michael's products are a little bit pricey. You can get a coupon if they have them available, or go to Walmart and get the little dollar craft paints. They work just as well. It's no problem at all.
You can draw in your Snow Dog's coloring book.
Yeah, color your coloring book. Literally do whatever you want. Just, like, come hang out with us. I want to grab the Halloween painting from last year if you want to entertain for a moment.
Hi, everybody. So tomorrow I was thinking about pizza for the pizza for the painting stream.
Yeah, you had pizza.
I was thinking that.
No. I can't find yours from last year. But for those of you who have not joined us for a paint night, this is what we did last year for last year's Halloween painting.
What did I do?
I can't find yours. I don't know. It's in one of those cubby holes somewhere, but that's the one I did. But to show you guys, like,
I don't feel like I did that.
I did that one.
I don't feel like I did that one.
I thought you did. Maybe you didn't finish it. Sometimes Dan doesn't finish them. But when Dan does finish them, look, guys, there's something green on this one. Boo. I don't think we sealed these. They're getting dirty. We should seal these. We painted the same painting, and they came out just a little bit different. So you can do, like, whatever you feel like doing, change the colors up a little bit, whatever you want to do. But this was a unicorn night. I think this might have been the last one we did several months ago. But Dan and I both did these, and several of you guys painted along with us. And Dan must have cleaned because you can't find it. Yeah, it's probably stacked up somewhere. Shoved.
Sir, it's stacking.
Yeah, we don't call it cleaning, we call it stacking.
It's stacking. It's stacking, sir.
But yeah, those are always really fun nights. You guys
What's
should
in here?
totally hang out and join us. That's flour, Dan.
What's in here?
That's powdered sugar, Dan. Have you been here before? Is it your first day? What are you doing? Are you scrounging? Do you need a cookie?
Yes.
They're still a little warm. Wilton said, yep, I did the unicorn. It's still on the wall above the aquarium. How do you seal it?
That's right. Wilton's a good painter.
Wilton's amazing. Like, who knew? Who knew how many of you were so good at art and painting and stuff? I had no idea. Like, so many of you guys have painted along with us, and everything looks amazing. To seal it, I just go to, I usually go to Michael's. That's my go-to for craft stuff. But you can get just a spray, acrylic. Let me see exactly what it says.
Hi, everybody. It's Dan here from RFS Dan.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's me here. It's me here from me.
I am not at all particular about the brand, and I have multiple brands, but it's just acrylic sealer / finisher, final varnish for oil and acrylic. It really does not matter, like, what brand you get. Take it outside. Do not do this in your house. It gets sticky.
On a windy day, not on a windy day.
Don't do it on a windy day. Wear gloves if you have them, because it will make your hands sticky. Usually I just hook my finger into the back of the canvas and hold it out and just spray all around it, and then leave it outside like on a piece of cardboard or something, and let it dry, and then after like 24 hours, it's good to go. Walmart has some decent craft items too. Our particular Walmart is kind of hit or miss, so that's why I usually go to Michael's, but yes, you can find, I have a whole collection of acrylic paints from Walmart. And Brittany says, I can contest, don't do it inside. Yeah, do not do it inside, don't do it outside on a windy day. Don't try to seal it if it's really cold outside either, it will never dry. Yeah, you need like ideal conditions, which is a little tricky. But yeah, it's pretty easy. Spray it in a bag. No, that's a bad idea. Don't take advice from Marco.
Marco. Oh my god.
Get one of me. Alright, so let's get a little more milk. I used heavy cream when I made it, but it did make it a little thick once I whipped it. Don't do it near your car or your neighbors. Yes, absolutely. Don't do it near anything you don't want to get ruined. It is a sealant. It will coat and dry. Go do it in your grass. Don't do it by an open flame. Yes, thank you. I'm sure all of these warnings are like on the back of the bottle, but you know, we use a box. Yeah, I use like just a cardboard box that's folded in half that I use to paint on and do projects on and stuff. Coming from Dan scolding me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you want to try my frosting? No? Oh, well.
You try your own frosting first.
Still a little thin. Don't do it when it's dusty. Yeah, I always do it on the east side of our house because the wind generally tends to blow west to east. So I'll stand on the east side of the house so the house can block most of the dust. But yeah, it works really well, and then like the paint won't get damaged, even if it if it gets a little bit wet, it'll be okay. It makes it a little bit shinier.
I've been having a lot of issues lately with printing stuff. Okay, so you bring it up on your screen to the size that you want it, and take your paper and tape it to the screen, and you'll see through it and draw on it, and then you can scroll up the drawing and tape some paper there.
Yes, for the longest time,
Crystal will do.
We did not have a printer, or sometimes I want something printed that's bigger than I can print it at. So yeah, just put a piece of paper over your computer monitor, your laptop monitor, whatever. Tablet would work too, and just make it the size you want it, and put the paper over it and trace it. It's like a homemade light box.
Yeah, it works really well. And if it's bigger than your monitor, then make the picture as big as you want and tape some paper together and just scroll up.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be accurate.
I've totally bootlegged like that.
It doesn't have to be accurate. So, Mama, you gonna sit there and doze off a little bit?
She's doing some internal maintenance. So I'm just adding milk, trying to get this a little bit thinner because I don't want it to blob on too thick onto the cookies. I think we might be about there. Let's taste it. That's pretty good. Tracing paper works better than printer paper for that. Absolutely. But if you don't have tracing paper, printer paper will absolutely work. Just trying to find options that will work for everybody. Not everybody has the budget to go out and buy the things. I see Marco saying carbon paper. That's what we use. We use carbon paper. But not everybody has the budget for that, and I totally get it. So I've been there, and these are the bootleg tricks that I've used. Because I didn't used to have carbon paper, and I have literally traced things with printer paper on my monitor, cut them out, and there's like multiple layers to it, and I'll cut out the outer layer and trace it onto a canvas, and then cut the next layer and trace that on canvas. Like, I've done some bootleg stuff. Sometimes times are hard. Also, you can get lots of paint supplies at the dollar store. I've gotten canvases at the dollar store. You can totally do it. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. Still a little thick.
I could show a side cam, but we're on kitten cam. Like,
that's fair.
My mom's here. Hi, Mom!
Hi, Ma! Maybe this will work. I just have to spread it a little bit.
It still, to me, looks like a variation of a mustard.
I assure you, it does not taste like mustard.
Right? Or repaint canvases from the thrift store. That's popular as
You
well.
can totally do that. Although thrift stores are not that cheap these days. You might have a better time at the dollar store looking for canvases.
Yeah, you need to go to a thrift store that doesn't have an internet connection. So they can't look up prices.
Yeah, the last few times I've been to the thrift store, I've been pretty shocked at the prices of things. It used to be like, you can go with $5 and get like half a new wardrobe and some art. Not so much these days.
The kittens are over there happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's falling asleep sitting up.
The little kitten?
Yeah. Oop. Going down. Yeah, you better lay down before you fall. She committed.
Sorry, you're splitting your time now with cats.
That's fair. I don't really have much to say, and kittens are way cuter than I am. I'm just frosting cookies here.
Hey, is that the taco truck that Cyberhusky sent us back there? Oh, I'm sure it's way past her bedtime anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm sure she's fast asleep.
No, she was making trunk or treat gift bags, candy snack bags, something.
Just as I'm kind of here, just go to bed.
Garage sales are a good source for used canvases. Yeah, if you're into like getting up in the morning. Not so much for me, but yeah, that would work too. You can absolutely, if you have canvases around your house or you find them like cheap, you can totally just paint over them with like a white or unbleached titanium is the best base that I have found. But yeah, you could just paint right over that with a base coat and start all over. Definitely done that too.
Jess is going to pick up 35 more pumpkins.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if the video came out yet, but I edited a video and she had like at least double that, but they were so huge.
Yeah, I guess she's only 10 days away, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if that video is out yet or not. I don't recall what I edit versus when they come out, but
Fair enough.
Yeah, there's already
no time to watch. Must edit the next one.
Well, I just don't recall what day
Right.
that one was or if it's come out. So I don't remember. She got a lot of them. The latest video, Jess is still camping. Oops. Okay, that's spoiler free. Maybe she didn't get any pumpkins.
It's not like they don't know the pumpkins are coming at this point.
Luna says, "Hey, if you're still in the Halloween horror movies, don't forget the Frighteners and Shocker on the blue USB
yes.
I sent you. Oh, this one has been in our possession for a year. Like I said, it saved my life when I had to use it to add Windows on it to add it to my computer just the other day because my other one like got zapped and died like mid-install, so I had to use it. Very nice, by the way. Thank you for thank you for sending this because this is very nice and I use it. But we should watch that. We'll plug right into the TV. We should watch the Fridays. What did you just watch?
Last night we watched, it came out Wednesday, but I forgot about it because we did a show and then kittens and stuff. The new American Horror Story started. The first 2 episodes are out. If you have Hulu, they're on there. Thank you, Brittany, for commercial free. Love you. But yeah, the new American Horror Story is what we watched. Prior to that, I haven't watched anything since, was it Sunday night when I was sewing? I watched the original and the remake of 13 Ghosts, one after the other. Yay. Those are really good. But yeah, I haven't watched anything all week. It's been, like, I don't know where the week went.
It happens sometimes.
2, last night there was only 1 on our Hulu. We watched it last night. It was episode 1 and 2 were up there.
Yeah, they were.
Thanks, Dan.
It's still it's useless, but I just happened to see a little hair coming down. I grabbed it. Still 91 people here. Happy Saturday or Friday night. Oops. Oops.
We're just frosting our pistachio cookies here.
Yeah, well, go check it out because we did watch 2 episodes.
Yeah, go back and look. I don't know. We watched them at I think we started at 8 o'clock last night, and there was 2 up there. So it said they both aired Wednesday night. Like I said, completely forgot about it, but I don't have a way to watch it other than Hulu, so it sounds like I'm gonna have to be watching it Thursday nights anyway. But yeah, I'm falling a little behind on trying to watch something every day. I just haven't had time. But on the weekends, I binge watch like one after another. Just, next scary movie, next scary movie.
We've been throwing some junk fun on. We're going to try to watch that last Halloween movie. There was that.
Yes, we need to get to that.
Oh, yeah, we got to watch that last Halloween movie. Oh, I know. We watched Clerks 3.
Oh, we did.
I was like, I know we all sat down and watched a movie. So we did that. These are looking good.
Sort of.
I'm sad I'm gonna miss painting.
You'll be home like 6, 7-ish? How late you think you're gonna work tomorrow?
I have no
Yeah, right. Until it's when it's ready.
Wait till I tell you the story.
Well, if you want, you're welcome to join in. I do have extra canvases, but if you're not feeling it, you can just hang out.
Coloring book might be the recipe.
You can do that. We have
Because I love to color and paint. You know
we
that.
have really cool coloring books too, actually.
Hilo Husky said the new Halloween was good. We haven't seen that. We've watched the other two. We haven't watched that one yet. We binge watched all of The Watcher the other night. But it's by Ryan Murphy too, and it was really good.
I've been hearing about that, but I haven't really looked into it.
We watched Clerks 3. It was a movie. Or like a... That sounded wrong. It was just like a regular movie. It wasn't like a horror. It wasn't like a October movie.
Yeah, that was a Dan
just-
pick.
yeah,
I
it
mean,
was
we
just
wanted to
a-
watch it too, but...
Yeah, but it was just a regular a movie. I love The Watcher, he listened. I don't know.
I think I'm getting ads for it when I'm on Reddit. I think that's where I've seen it a lot. But yeah, I don't really know anything about it, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Your cat was using your couch as a cat scratcher. Yes, that's a thing that's already happened in our life. Like, we've just resigned ourselves to the fact that, like, that's... Our couch is a little bit destroyed. We do try to discourage them from it. I did put that cat scratching box there to... Yeah, I know she goes to the couch a lot to kind of show her, like, hey, why don't you scratch on this instead? But, yeah, our cats hate our couch.
The Watcher is based on the story of the New Jersey Watcher.
That still tells me nothing on what it's actually about. Can I get a brief spoiler-free synopsis of what that actually means? So that I don't have to Google it myself. Can one of you 91 people please help me? Loosely based on a true story. Okay, is there murder? Because you know how I feel about that.
Kill 'em all.
I love it.
Right.
I guess we could try a cookie. Like, I don't necessarily have to frost them all before you try
They're
them.
super cute, friend.
They are pretty cute. The frosting should set, I hope. I hope I didn't make it too thin. But yeah, if you guys want to grab a cookie, let's taste a cookie.
Are we tasting that cookie?
Let's taste a
the
cookie.
again.
So it's a pistachio drop cookie, which is pretty much a snowball cookie made with pistachios, with a brown butter icing.
That's one night.
That's good.
That's really good. Oh, those are fun.
Much like every time I make snowball cookies, they're a little dry when they start out, but after they've sat like in a Tupperware for a little while, they kind of get more moisture. And I will like it better when the frosting sets and kind of gets that like donut frosting crispness to it, I hope.
I'm glad they went with the brown butter. That's more flavor than just like sweet on top.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are gonna like these. You should make these.
That's good.
That's
It was really good. It takes a long time to eat one though because they're dense, but they break apart easier than dense.
They're dense and crumbly, but kind of dry. Bakers want to bake wants to know, will it catch? No, because the frosting is really moist and it's just going to make a mess. If you want to watch a true horror movie, watch Home Alone 2. That's terrible.
No, that's a horrible movie.
Yes, it does have murder in The Watcher. Okay, I may have to check that out. I won't tell you what was and wasn't true. No spoilers for you. Thank you. Good dipping cookie. It's got the frosting on top. You guys know I always wait for my full review until like Sunday night I'll post the review. After I've had 2 days of eating it, because I want to know how well it keeps. Because sometimes we make these things and they're only good right when you make them. Or they're only good for a day or two. Sometimes certain things, the chocolate chip cookies keep for like a week. They start to get a little dry towards the end, but they'll keep. I'm hoping this frosting will set, like I said, like a donut icing kind of thing, and get a little bit of crispness to it. We'll see how it goes. You could dip it. Like, the cookie itself is like a dry, dense cookie that crumbles apart.
That would be great in a coffee.
It would be good to dip in like a coffee, tea, hot cocoa, something like that. But I'm not sure what the icing's going to do. And hold on, I'm sorry. I have a pistachio stuck in my tooth. We're good. So I'll give my full review on Facebook and Instagram. I usually post those Sunday night, and I'll let you guys know what I think after some time has passed. But overall, snowball cookie with a pistachio flavor, very good. Normally, snowball cookies, you take them out of the oven and you just roll them while they're still warm in some powdered sugar. So this is definitely a slightly different take on that. with the frosting instead of the powdered sugar just dusted on top of it. But they're good. It's a good combination of flavor with the pistachio cookie and the brown butter frosting.
It tastes like a grown-up cookie.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it's a little fancy.
Do we stretch our own canvases? We buy the pre-stretch, the regular canvases.
Regular canvases from
We
Michael's.
don't treat them or anything like that.
No, and I asked my friend Jean, who is an art teacher, should I be treating these with, I think it's gesso?
If we're a real artist, yes.
She said, no. Most of the ones you just buy like that, they're already ready to paint on. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, lazy person canvas, right?
Yeah.
If I wanted to start editing a video, what's the best program to use? If you're shooting on your phone, edit within your phone. There's plenty of like iMovie's free on your phone. If you're gonna use the PC, a free program is gonna be like DaVinci Resolve. Anything that's got a timeline on it, or you can chop on a timeline. DaVinci Resolve, I think, is free. Start there. Tutorials are on YouTube. You can just start there, but just practice and hack away at it. How long did it take me to get good at it? I've been doing it for about 14 years now. So I started it out of necessity. If you want to make videos, learn to edit your own stuff. And just suck until you don't just when I say suck at it, it's gonna be overwhelming. The program's gonna be frustrating. It's gonna crash. You're not gonna save it. You're gonna be frustrated. Do it, and then you'll just
anything else, practice and you'll get good at it.
You'll just get better at it. Yeah, I've been using After Effects recently, and it's a program that has been putting all the fun little overlays that you've seen in Jess's videos, and I just sucked at it for 6 months. 3 months or so, I just sucked at it, and then now all of a sudden, boom! I feel like I've leveled up recently, and it just does that. So no easy way. I put in the work, but DaVinci Resolve is free. You got to have a decent computer. Otherwise, if you don't want to deal with it, shoot and edit on your phone for free. It is more powerful than the computer that Santa Claus brought you for Christmas. Definitely.
Afriel says, have you ever used canvas board, or do you prefer stretched? I prefer stretched because they're easier to hang. You just put a thumbtack on the wall and hang it.
Are the boards the thin ones?
Yeah. We do have those. Dan does little mini paintings on those.
Those are fun for shipping.
Yes.
Yeah, and tomorrow too we'll do. I paint little mini ones too. And we do some giveaways where we paint some of the little mini canvases that are flat, like the ones you're talking about.
Yes.
We send them to people, so we like them for that. Like them that they slide and they ship.
Yes, but they're thinner and better protected.
But what am I supposed to do with it though? What is it intended for? Because you can't just because it's still wrapped around the back, but it's not smooth on the back. It's almost taped around the sides. On the back, so it's not completely smooth.
I'm not a professional.
What are you supposed to stick those?
You can hot glue a hanger to the back out of twine, absolutely, or
a lot of things with the
command
hanger.
Strips work, stuff like
Command
that.
strips? Okay, okay.
Because you have some that are are flat that we hung with command strips. But yeah, I don't know. I just have always used the stretched ones. I couldn't tell you how or why you should use one over the other. Don't know. That's just what I use. I'm sort of good at a lot of things. I'm not an expert at anything. Pretty much all there is to my life. Go ahead, what were you gonna say?
I haven't figured out how to start though. Go to YouTube. Don't wait to try to figure it out, because you're not going to find your own answers. Go to YouTube, type in I want to make videos, how to make videos, where to start on making videos, beginner guides to videos, and billions of people out there want to hold your hand and help you through it. So go find go find the answer to step 2 from them. Otherwise, you're gonna be I don't know what to do, and then it's another year is gonna pass, and then you're not gonna do it. So go to YouTube, use that as a resource. Type in just words that come into your mouth, what you're thinking. How do I do this? Or how do I start making videos? Somebody's got the answer for you, and you can watch their videos over and over again, and they will very much help you. I use people online all the time on how to do stuff, how to edit stuff. If I want to do a trick, I'll just Google how to do the trick real quick, and then I'll look at the steps.
You can Google anything.
Yeah, so do that, especially if you use a DaVinci program. A lot of people use that program, so you'll get a lot of answers on there. Mm-hmm.
Look, if I could teach my old man at work how to Google and learn how to do things, y'all could figure it out. Anything you want to do, just Google, how do I? And whatever it is you want to do, someone will teach you.
Yeah.
And jack of all trades, master of none. Yes.
Oftentimes better
that
than master
is
of one.
Me.
That's the rest of that saying.
What's my Instagram say? I bake, paint, sew, and make stuff. That's what I do. I like to create. Never took the time to master anything. I just like to do things. What did I make the other day? I sewed Blake a cover for his 3D printer. Just a crude little chunk of fabric, a rectangle this way and some sort of triangles on the side. Just enough to keep the dust and cats out of it. I have some new fabric for curtains, to make new curtains. Spoiler free, I'm not going to show you guys what it is, but I'm hoping I can find the time soon to make those.
Yeah.
For the kitchen here.
We got that shit months ago.
Absolutely. And that's what happens. Like, I buy the thing with the intention of doing the project because I know I want to do the project. And then sometimes Dan Dan's it and then it disappears. And I'm like, didn't I buy us something? And then we got to find it again.
Didn't I have a fanny pack?
Yeah. Sometimes I just don't have enough hours in the day for everything I want to do.
I like when you put the glop on there at first, the frosting, and it's all, yes, like a little hat.
Yeah, and then I try to thin it out a little bit so it'll actually set. Otherwise, it may never set. What else is going on here? Doris is fading fast. Have a great night. Thank you so much. We're going to be wrapping this up soon. Oh, it's already 8:30. I didn't even realize that. I'm almost done. I'll talk to you guys for a few more minutes while I frost these last 5 cookies, and then we're going to wrap it up so we can grab some... Well, Dan already grabbed some food, but we'll grab some food and try to straighten up this mess a little bit. I'm excited for tomorrow, guys. Don't forget 4 p.m. Pacific, but pop in anytime. Like, whether you want to paint or whatever, we'll be going for a few hours, so feel free to pop in whenever you want. I just made some homemade spinach dip, and it's amazing. Oh, it's been so long since I've made my spinach artichoke dip. We should have that this year for,
Isn't it like 11:30 at night? Are you making it for a...
Hey, there's
event?
no better time to be baking and cooking.
I guess Popeye
Then late at night.
spinged all around the clock, huh?
He did.
Yeah.
Mooch is twitching.
Bluto don't sleep. Or Brutus, depending on what you're a fan of.
I put my arm in it.
Some people are Bluto fans and Brutus fans.
Would that brown butter frosting be good for cinnamon rolls?
Yeah.
You know, I prefer a cream cheese frosting on a cinnamon roll, but it's a good frosting. It could totally work. It's going to change the combination of flavors a bit because there's no cream cheese in it. It's just butter and powdered sugar.
Oh man, I'm getting it.
But it could work.
Late night baking's just fine. It is. Late nights where it's not hot and no Dan in the way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Brittany knows. Everybody's sleeping and leaves me the hell alone. I can do what I want.
What program do I use to edit? I use Premiere Pro and I use Vegas Pro. Those aren't free. DaVinci Resolve. Just type in DaVinci Resolve. That's like a free one. That's a free one. But that I do not use that. I do not. I use the.
It works just fine. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles.
Like
though,
Sony
right?
Vegas is like probably like almost $300, and like Premiere Pro is like, I want to say it's $20 times 12, so like that a year.
$20 times 12 equals
Yeah.
that.
So you all don't need that right now. You don't need that. You don't need the stuff that I'm doing.
Start with the basics
Start
because
with
you're
the
not
basics.
going to use all the bells and whistles
all it
that
needs
extra
is-
cost is for.
Yeah, all it needs is just a timeline so you can hack stuff up. You pretty much honestly use your phone right now. Use your phone to tell your story. Don't spend so much time trying to make your story to tell. Like, so use your phone or don't edit. Just do a one shot and upload it.
All right. That's it. I'm done. Can you shut the oven off, please?
Good job. Oh sure.
So guys, like I said, I will eat these throughout the weekend. I will take pictures. I will give you guys a full review on what I think. Sunday night, I'll post that on Instagram and Facebook. But so far, like early reviews, these are pretty damn good. I'm a fan. Not as good as those butterscotch bars from last week. Y'all go check that out. If you like butterscotch, definitely go make those. That's the jam. Already gonna make those again this weekend. But that's it. That's all there was to this. Pretty simple recipe to make. The brown butter, a little, I don't even want to say complicated, but I didn't burn it, so you guys can do it too, I promise.
I thought it was good.
They're trying to nurse and she is not having it.
No, did you?
No.
Okay, right.
So thank you guys all so much for joining us tonight. Thank you all
Can you hold-
so
yeah, thank
so
you.
much. Everybody who donated to us. Intimidating. It's one of those things where you have to pay attention. We're talking about the brown butter icing. You have to pay attention. It's not just like, oh, mix these things together and hope for the best. Like, I can see where you could screw up the butter. Absolutely. You guys have seen me fail at caramel and stuff like that. So it can be tricky, but I think it worked well.
We burnt chocolate once, so
Yes.
you just never.
Yeah,
just,
you never know. But this worked out well. I think these turned out pretty darn good. And
I thought so.
We'll review them on the weekend. But again, thank you all so much for the super chats and all the donations over the last week to help out with the cats.
Yes, like I said, you guys have now split the cost with us.
Yes.
Yeah, so
you guys have contributed about half the cost of the vet fees, and we
Yeah.
appreciate that because that was an unexpected expense because we did not expect to walk outside and find 3 cats.
And we'll keep the super chats for cans going as long as they're in the house. So every super chat we'll just keep writing on the cans.
And don't worry, they're well taken care of. We're not going to toss them back outside. Did you let Mooch try the frosting? I don't think he needs it. And I don't
Not
wanna wake
this-
him up
not
again.
this
no.
frosting,
This
no.
is no. There's
That's
no
a-
cream cheese in it. No.
Honestly, if we could just leave him quiet until we're done cleaning up, that's going to be the
better.
best
Yes.
bet.
Yeah. The more we can let Mooch sleep, the better.
He's been needy though. He comes and he lays on my lap. I edit and he tries to like eat my hand or my elbow while I'm editing. And then, like I said, I made that little cubby for him earlier today, so he got to go.
To be close by you.
Yeah. But all the cats have been good. There's a little hissing if you get in my bubble, but nobody is rambunctious at all. Or a couple times today, like Topo and stuff, go sniff the cat and then run away. I thought that was for the kittens.
They'll become friends soon enough.
Yeah. Thank you again, everybody.
Laura Rose says it's been good getting to know you. Thank you so much for hanging out.
come back
Remember to
tomorrow.
go to RFS Family on Facebook and check out our calendar so you can see what we're doing all the rest of the month. We have several shows planned. And I think, guys, I don't know if we really talked about it much, but I think we're doing a surprise Halloween episode. Because we're not going to do an episode that Wednesday.
It'll be bacon and bacon. It won't be like it's not a game show episode.
No, we're like hanging out and doing things.
We'll hang out.
But yeah, I think Halloween night, if you guys are around, we're gonna do a live show because there will not be an episode that Wednesday that week. So we're doing something. But yeah, go check the calendar, check out what we're doing, and join us tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific for paint night. Bye guys, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out.